And we're actually live. Mic check, mic check. Okay, it's actually unmuted. So this is going to be, apparently I have it listed as session 21 on there, so did we?
Session 23.
Did we skip 22?
22 was October.
Okay. Let me adjust the thing. Why did it not get
Says
numbered?
23 on your
Oh, I know.
stream title and stream elements is saying 23.
But the thing on the screen doesn't say that. Where is the session number thing? Where did I modify
that's gonna be in your embedded scenes.
I know that. I have to find the text. But why doesn't it say 22? Shouldn't it say 22 for the last time instead of 21?
You probably didn't.
I didn't change it at all last time.
I didn't pay attention if you didn't.
Anyway, so when we left off, we were about to do a bunch of many things. So excited.
Right, good morning to all. Okay, so when last we left off, the team had assisted with killing a giant griffin, with a necromancer and a rogue, and everyone leveled up.
Hell yeah.
And I did some calculations, and based on that, we're going to be doing something a little different with HP. It's going to be better for y'all so you don't die when I throw giant things at you like this. Or a whole bunch of little things at you that could literally just chew through any one of your HPs right now. So, if you got a new spell, you can go ahead and tell the stream what you got.
Surprise.
Okay. All right.
Because she hasn't picked it yet.
I'll share.
You need to tell me.
I told you. But what did I actually? Are we 7 now, or
Yes,
did I
you're
not?
level 7.
Okay, I just haven't done the HP stuff.
Fourth level spells. I took polymorph, classic spell. We'll see what we can do with it.
I'm not telling you. You'll find out.
You can't not tell me.
You know, I told you. I told you. Okay, I will message you a link to the spell.
Message it on Discord, because otherwise everyone will see it. If anybody else took something, and I'm not aware, please let me know.
I'm still deciding, but I want to take divination for the fuckery, but I don't think we've seen incense. And it's really, I don't care about the actual spell. I just like the component cost, which is a sacrificial offering appropriate to your religion.
Oh God.
I don't even want to know.
I don't. Yeah.
Does Legion even have one?
Legion believes in food.
What is
food is not a higher power. Food cannot bestow powers upon you.
Say that to the flying spaghetti monster.
Flying spaghetti monster is food.
Monster.
I don't even know. But also, if you do remember, when the very first session, like 30 years ago, when we said the equivalent of grace when we ate with the people, Legion did do a prayer.
That is true. I do remember that now.
And no one responded.
Being horrified by it and ignoring it, but I do remember that being a thing.
It was less of a prayer and hey, I kind of know that guy. But it was close enough to a prayer.
You get an oath feature at 7, but you multi-classed, right? So you're 6 in Paladin now?
No, he's 3 Paladin.
Oh.
Set 4 Warlock.
3 Paladin, 4 Warlock.
Oh, then I have no idea what you get.
Okay.
He gets.
I think I get a feat.
You get a feat or a stat increase,
feat, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh, because the newest level was in Warlock, not Paladin.
Yeah.
I had it backwards.
Yeah. Do I just take Polymorph as well and we just be the Polymorph bros?
Hell yeah.
I should have taken it too. Everybody polymorph. Everybody was polymorph fighting.
Just wait till y'all see that they can cast polymorph in this world.
God.
Oh god. Spoiler.
No. Never mind. Spoilers.
Wait, does this world follow
people
WoW
gonna
mechanics
die.
as well, where if I shapeshift, I'm immune to polymorph?
Can't be
Oh.
polymorphed.
No.
Well, polymorphed. Polymorph all the way down.
No, because polymorph is different in this place. That's all I'm gonna say. The rules for their polymorph is different than the rules for your polymorph.
I don't remember.
Does our polymorph become their polymorph?
You know, you'll just have to find out.
Do I take
I
a
love
level
the silence. I love the silence.
Do I take a level 4 RP spell or do I take a polymorph? Like, it's literally a spell that is a level 4 spell slot that I will only use for RP, but I will probably use it at least once a session.
Get. You're druid. You can repick stuff from your book.
I
though,
can
can't you?
daily.
Yeah.
Just because I forget. I need everybody to tell me what are your hit dice when you're rolling HP. I think it's 1d6 for Ash. Eve.
Ash was like 2 years ago, fam.
It's a D8 for the bard.
I think the rest of us are D8.
Yeah, because if you take a warlock, that's a D8, right?
Is it? Okay.
Everybody has bigger health than me. Yeah, she's awake.
Yeah,
She's
but,
wide awake now.
There's just a problem that I had that I remember looking at this. That's why I was asking that question.
Yeah.
Snack, and Judge, you've seen my new kitten, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
See.
It's just very pretty.
Alright, I'm gonna take Conjure Woodland Beams just to attempt to summon Fae.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you all this right now, and it's only because I did the math. When you're rolling your hit dice today, I want you to roll 14 dice with your hit dice, re-rolling anything that is a 1, a 2, or a 3.
14.
Yep.
So I roll 14.
14d6.
Say we do this one at a time.
I mean, as long as you're keeping track of it,
I will definitely lose track.
Well, you can
1,
roll
2, or
all of them
3.
at the same time, right? And then
And then just re-roll the numbers that are.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure that, because even then, I think your HP is going to be too fucking low. I mean,
and then
just so you know, the reason that I'm doing the math this way is you guys have been leveling according to the D5 5e rules, but you're still gaining levels in EverQuest essentially 3 to 1. So that's why the numbers were so far off.
remember to add your con bonus as well, I imagine, right?
Yes.
You got every little HP.
Oh my god, this is too many complications.
It's just 14 times.
Well, I got to delete all the stuff, so.
Do you re-roll 1, 2, or 3s over and over, or do you just?
Yes, until it is not one of those.
Gotcha. Okay. I see what I have to do.
Yeah.
I got it.
I mean, you are going to have to do math, because
Yep.
it's a pain in the ass. You're not just adding all those numbers together. That would
That'd be
would make my life. That would actually make my life easier, but at the same time, not. I just don't want a mob that has 4 attacks to quad you for 14,000, and you're just like, yeah, I'm slightly dead with my 30 HP. What? If y'all end up fighting the Avatar of War, which I don't think you're gonna do, yes, it actually quads for 1,250. And we had warriors that could tank that, just so you know.
Wait, how many were you?
Oh shit.
Yep. 14 is the start, and you're re-rolling 1s, 2s, and 3s.
So the stream doesn't get bored. There we
You
go.
making dice noises?
I just
Dice
got
noises.
85 more HP.
I'm rolling on tabletop.
Oh, okay. Look at you. So yeah,
There we go.
override max HP, 85 plus 55. I'm at 140 HP.
Hey, you might have survived one round against that guy yesterday. Nice. Or
If
last.
you're not
So
doing large amounts of math, can you give the bird water?
So re-rolls 1, 2, and 3, right? That's what you said?
Yes.
Is that a 1? There we go. Bam. And then more.
Really?
Also,
Out of the 6 dice I rolled, I'm keeping 2.
Is that your reroll?
Yeah, that's my reroll. So I have to do a 3rd round.
Yep. So 4d6.
Yeah, so you
I'm
rolled
keeping
40.
track. Oh my god.
that's why also, if
More.
you do it on tabletop, it will add it up for you once you highlight all the dice.
Fair enough.
So, all right.
I'm gonna total all my stuff when I'm done. Please don't make me 50-50 again, dice. Come on. Come on. You can hit some 6s, right?
I'm gonna send Excite a screenshot so he's knowing I'm not cheating.
50-50 every single time. It's like
I know! I'm just like doing fractions over here. Come on, game.
I never actually added my con modifier. So that's
Mine's just a +1.
plus
so-
2 more
Yeah,
HP.
I'm gonna
so-
worry about that in a minute.
I'm glad you reminded me earlier. I just now remembered it, but
So I get a whole 86 HP.
Okay.
damn, I must have rolled. I think we rolled very similar because we rolled the exact same because I got 87 with my HP modifier, and you got
Nice.
86 with your
Yeah,
con modifier.
I rolled an 85.
So we
yeah.
rolled the same exact thing. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, the reason I did a reroll is because whenever I did it, just spitballing it, I ended up getting 46, and I was like,
Hmm.
that's still too low. Because I rolled a bunch of 1s, so I was like, I can't throw the stuff I want to throw at you guys if every person
Wait.
except Judge has a chance of being one shot.
Is that
killed.
one rolled correctly or not? That's correct, right?
Yeah.
That's a D6. Okay.
yeah,
my last two were both 6s.
Yep.
Yeah. That's happened to me. My last
Okay.
2 were both 8s, so I was like, heck yeah.
I gotta do. Now I gotta
Nope.
add everything up. This is where I'm at in terms of chaos. Okay, so let's see. 38 plus 10 plus 9 plus 12 is 69.
You're a
yeah.
wizard,
Yeah.
Ari.
69. That like triples my health from like my health was like 34 before.
Yes.
Hmm.
At least a crit would not overkill you and instantly kill your character.
Okay,
Which that's
so-
literally what I'm trying to avoid. In case you're
Nice.
wondering, guys, that's what I'm trying to do.
You're the DM. You can just overrule overkill.
I mean, I can, but
Level 7.
you're level 7 in D&D.
Hmm.
You're 21 in EverQuest.
We can legally drink in EverQuest.
No, just wait till you all hit level 29 EverQuest, because that's literally a break point for the game. And that's
So
when you
that-
get all your group teleport spells. That's when wizards become stupid, druids become
So-
stupid.
I add the 69 to my
I'm going to
previous
find
HP,
some
so-
fucky combo.
Oh wait,
That's
shit!
still
I haven't
good.
done my
D&D.
modifiers yet. Fuck.
And then just plus, what's your con?
Yeah, it's just plus
Just
con
total, so
bonus.
it's just +1. So it's just +1,
Yeah.
not
So it's
plus
plus
1
one.
neutral. Okay, so 70. It's not 69 anymore.
Lame.
I
You
lamed
might as well
myself.
reroll a new character at that.
I know, right?
Oh, watch that
I-
1 HP save you later.
Yeah.
I just take the death.
All right, it's Judge's turn. Did you do yours?
I think
I
he was
have
waiting
not
to do it
yet.
last, so we wouldn't get it confused. But we're all done, so yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did mine on mine.
Ooh, that's a lot of
Ooh.
twos.
My
Wow.
God.
Okay.
Prepare the
So
reroll.
Wow.
your dice suck.
It's got a lot to reroll, so there's still hope.
Yeah, you need to reroll 8 of those. So
Override max HP. Oh, there we go. Override.
I wish I could type it in. So I just click, 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 click.
You can type it in.
You can?
Oh wait, on the not in game. Yeah,
Only
not on
three,
the
yeah.
tabletop.
Tap, 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 tap.
look at those. Look at that shit. That's
Wow.
ridiculous.
Coin flip rolls.
1 or 8.
Yeah.
1 or 8. Hey, but you get to keep throwing out those ones. So as a tanky boy, that's some good Dyson. That's a word now. I'm inventing that.
Dyson.
Dyson.
Yeah. I
Not
mean,
like
it
the
is a word.
sphere.
Dyson sphere.
Nope.
Dyson
Nope.
vacuum.
Nope.
Dyson Airwrap, which was apparently very popular for women. Oh, it did something.
So what's my total here?
You got
I got 79.
Oh my god, I wasn't keeping
I'm
track.
doing the math over again just to be sure, but I got 79.
I'll give you a double check as well.
So you got 29 in the first group. 4 plus 8 plus 5.
I got
plus
79.
7 plus 5. So yeah, 79 also.
Ooh.
Plus your
Well,
con modifier.
Yeah, yeah, plus yeah.
What is it? I'm slightly distracted. I'm
Oh, it's
got a lot going on
79
at the house.
plus your con modifier.
So that would be 3.
So 82.
Oh, I just realized I'm missing a screen. There we go.
Don't you have like really high HP already?
Yeah, and then you just add that to your current HP, and then
179 HP.
nice.
Beefy.
Yeah. Still almost twice mine.
And he's got abilities that can make that go a lot further.
Who's moving?
Oh, it's because you're flipped the other way. I was like, why is your health bar thing like mirrored?
Lol. Look, he's a hacker. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. Hacker.
Okay. So I don't know what you get as a warlock. I don't know if you get another spell at your level.
He gets a feat.
All right, ASI, right?
Yeah.
Increase whatever one he
Have you
wants.
decided on a stat increase or a feat?
I will be taking a feat.
Yay.
Well,
Go feet.
Feat.
Put a picture of Lulu on stream.
Activate 3-dimensional movements.
Must destroy googly eyes.
How many you found? How many googly eye?
I don't know. I'm starting to believe he didn't hide that many just to trick me.
no! Just so you know, I've seen the pictures.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
They've seen some of the pictures.
Yeah.
'Cause I did find one yesterday, and at first I was like, he didn't hide that many, and then I found one yesterday, and I was like, no, he
But
did
wait,
hide that
there's
many.
more.
Yeah. So I told my sister, because I have her clean every 2 weeks. I pay her, by the way. So I told her, be on the lookout. Destroy any you find.
They just want to be your friend.
You just randomly put a cat picture on your stream.
Sometimes you just have to put cat pictures on places.
I was gonna put it. I gotta resize it and stuff. When you load in new images for the first time, it does them like full screen for some reason.
You know, I really like this board. It's such a disaster, and that it's pretty. The disaster is pretty.
That,
Yeah,
I mean,
like
this is
real...
one of the reasons I like tabletop is
We
it
couldn't do
looks.
this if we were sitting at a table.
No, we could. That's the reason I like tabletop. This is just a giant whiteboard in front of us, and as
then,
all things happens with whiteboard, someone draws a penis on it. There's just random shit everywhere. Someone spills
I have a pile
can.
of like 80 dice, so every time I need a specific dice, it takes me 2 minutes to find the dice I'm looking for because I have like 80 of them. Yeah.
And you have the dice jail section for when that dice has betrayed you. And then you have your dice royalty when those dice do really well. So you have like
salted
for the dice.
They go higher.
Make sacrifice to the dice. And sometimes you have to teach the dice a lesson. So you throw one into the microwave and then have its burnt corpse in front of the rest of them so they all know.
This goes so dark.
Those dice know what they did.
You're the kid from Toy Story. You're the one that they tell nightmare stories about.
No. It's
whisper about
only if they deserve it. Only if they deserve it.
All right, so we finally got that settled.
HP.
Then I think we were gonna do.
Okay, so.
Oh yeah, his feet. His feet.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead and tell me your new HP. Echo.
142.
And that's without any modifiers with gear, correct?
Yeah, I don't have. I think the only one we have, Judge has it, right? So.
Okay. Legion, what's yours?
134.
Okay. You.
God, I had that. Fuck. Once a day, free level 1 spell. What was I doing?
Your HP.
104.
And Judge.
179.
Cool. That's beautiful. I love it. Okay. And at best, you can be healed 33 every 12 seconds.
Did I have a bag of holding?
Someone has a bag of holding. I don't know if you have.
I have a bag of holding. Someone has a bag of holding. We got one of each.
Yeah, I think. Oh, that's what that section of my notes is. That makes more sense now.
Well,
never mind.
All coming together.
Just be glad I'm not using EverQuest encumbrance. You would cry.
So do you have the bag of holding?
Yep, I do. We have tents and some stuff in it. Yep, and some bone chips.
Oh yeah, we got bone chips.
I'm physically keeping track of the party funds, but I think they're in the bag of holding too.
Yeah.
So.
I think we split that so that I didn't have to keep track of so many things.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Okay, so as the creature claps to the ground, you guys level up. The two gentlemen walk towards the corpse to examine it.
Echo's gonna chime in because we got the gold right already, or was that something we need to loot?
That's just the number.
You
don't know that number. I literally rolled for it, and I just didn't want to lose it, and I don't mind telling you what's on there. I mean.
Oh yeah, well, okay, no, that's can we tell who got the kill, or is it like a shared kill, or what does it look like?
I don't know.
I don't know if the body, like world sparkle.
Does the body look different? Does it sparkle at all?
No.
Okay.
No.
If we look at it, do we see a small bag icon?
No, you don't.
All right, gentlemen, I'll walk towards them also. Good fight. How are you faring? Does it look
the
like
rogue actually looks? He's still a little bloody. I mean, he's not. He was healed by Legion, but he's still hurt. I mean, he's not like dying, but I mean, he's just.
I'll swap to my Hymn of Restoration. So I just play a little on my lute, my little string instrument, and swap from
Is anybody
element
else?
of rhythm to hymn of restoration.
Is anybody else hurt at this point?
I'm not.
I don't think any of you actually got hit.
My
Nope,
HP
I did not.
got reset, so I don't know what I was actually at, but I was slightly low. Like, not low, but like, I'd been hurt a little.
Okay, let's just make it so that you had 75% of your current HP. So make it easy. Since it didn't. Well, no, it'd be full. In fact, all of you, your HP would be
EverQuest,
full.
you get
Yep.
health
You get
back.
completely healed when you level up.
Yep.
Okay.
And it also restores your mana 100%.
Saved by the ding.
Cool.
Wait,
Like,
do I have all
wait,
my spell
yes.
slots back?
Yes. Yes. The answer to your question is yes. Literally all of your spells instantly reset, except your daily cooldowns. Those do not.
I don't think oh.
So if you ding mid-combat and there's 30 mobs at you and you're all about to die, and then you all level up at the same time, yeah, it can literally save your life.
So what you're saying is we should split the party to get to skew our XP.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, druids and wizards are both the quad kiting experts. They can fight 4 creatures at once with some of their spells, and they outlevel everyone except a necro.
Huh.
Because a necro just doesn't have downtime, and wizards and druids have to meditate. But speaking of, as your hymn of restoration starts up, you watch the skin just peel away from the necromancer, and he's nothing but bones, and then he collapses to the ground, and you can tell even in his bone state that it looks like he's getting weaker and weaker, but then your heal starts ticking his life back up every second.
Is your friend all right? Is he? Am I doing something wrong? Is he?
He's just getting mana.
Okay. And this healing, is it helping you a little bit?
Slowly but surely.
All
Thank
right.
you.
No problem. Shall we check the loot on this thing? Is it shared loot? What's the protocol?
I only want the leg, or specifically the claw.
Is that some sort of trophy, or we never fought one of these before?
I have a task that I'm completing, and my brother here is helping me with it,
and us too, apparently.
we're
I'm sure
here
you would have been fine on your own.
Well, we actually ran into a problem. We weren't expecting it. We didn't pull it. It jumped us, so that's why we were running, because we were trying to put distance, and you know, luck have it, Spirit of the Wolf just dropped on both of us, and yeah, bad timing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, at
But
least we
thank
were
you.
here. Yes.
Yes, it was
Any-
it was fortuitous that you showed up. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any objections to them taking the leg of this? It seems like he needs it for a task.
That's
Malachi,
fine. I just want the meat.
Malachi, do you care? He's literally still a pile of bones. Like, I mean, if you had you fought skeletons when you were in Befallen, whenever you slayed a skeleton, they were in the same position when they were dead, just laying in a pile. That's what he looks like, a pile of human bones that's blackened, or not blackened. It's almost a brownish color, and yeah, he's just and he's bobbing up and down on the ground, like floating.
Completely normal. Yes.
My finger raptors kind of are, two of them kind of go over to the necro and start to sniffing him, but it's just like the edge of the nail, and you actually there's two tiny nostrils that are like the split of the nail, and it's kind of like just like what the fuck's going on.
Yep. But the necro responds. He's like, "It doesn't have bone chips. I don't care."
Any objections? Anyone else?
And
So-
you see the rogue attacking the claw.
Like taking
Like-
it off, or
I think he's trying to hack it off, pretty much.
I mean, I'm just doing it more for flavor. It's a piece of the griffin that always drops. It's a quest item. For
Oh,
lack of
okay.
I'm doing it for flavor. I'm telling you out of character that he's taking the claw.
It's a guaranteed drop.
It's
There's always
it's
at
a
least
guaranteed
one.
drop. There's 4 claws on the damn thing. It always drops 1.
Gotcha. All right. If he just wants to call it, Echo's gonna see what else is on it.
Yep. I mean, roll an investigation check.
All right.
Guidance.
Guidance.
I will
and
assist him.
Legion will walk over to the corpse as well.
Okay. So it's I kind of just someone. You said assist, right,
Yeah.
Judge?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
assisting. Yeah.
Alrighty. So I'll take the 23 plus the 2, so 25.
Okay. You find the coin. Pretty decent roll.
Evelyn, do you want to hold on to this coin for now? Unless you guys want some coin, we just want me to add it to party funds.
Is it coins? Yeah, just
Is it
Oh, yeah.
is it
Oh, yeah.
easily divisible by 4? I say divide it by 4, then
80.
the left.
It's literally
it's
80.
easily divisible
Yeah.
by 4. Let's
Oh,
just,
okay.
Yeah, let's just quickly.
So 20 platinum each. Everyone make sure add 20 platinum real quick.
God, that's so many
Okay.
coins.
You also find on him 3 blue stones.
Okay. I don't pocket them. I show.
I lied. I'm sorry. The item was that he needed was the griffin's eye, not the claw. I apologize. So he's gonna remove the eye.
As he's hacking the claw, and I'm retroing it that he was saying the eye. I go,
Legion just goes, the eye's up there, not on his foot.
I think he's just letting out some frustration.
Something like that. Yeah.
Do we want to split up the rest of this gold, or do we want to give it to them? What do you guys want to do?
I thought we were pocketing the
I thought
80
they didn't
gold.
care.
Well, I mean, like
Said they
the
didn't
80
care.
platinum. The rest of the
80
gold.
platinum.
Do you want to put it just in the
Oh,
party funds?
there's actual gold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's gold and
there's gold,
silver.
Yeah, just put all that in the party
Yeah.
fund.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured that's just the easiest. Is you just anything that's not easily divisible by 4, you chuck in the party funds, and then we just keep kind of,
Eh.
stacking that up.
We got 69 gold now in the party fund.
Yeah.
Do you tell them about the stones?
Oh yeah, I pulled them out and showed, like, I wasn't trying to
Oh,
hide
okay.
them or anything. I don't know what they are, so I kind of just gestured towards Evelyn. Found these stones, 3 of them.
Oh. The rogue pipes up. Well, that's good because you're a bard. You can use that to make your lambent armor.
My what now?
Those are lambent stones. You need 1 for each piece of armor.
I don't typically wear armor, not really suited for it, but
What are you
this place
talking
is
about?
strange.
You can wear plate. What are you talking about?
I don't believe I have the strength to wear plates.
Every
mean-
bard I know wears plate, man.
What? Oh,
Well, Echo, now you have the stone, so you should be able to wear it.
okay. Now that I have the stones, yes, it should give me the strength to wear the plate.
Nice. You know what? You know what? You know what? That's take an inspiration for that. Thank you. Thank you. I approve of that one.
You gave
Echo
him blue balls.
definitely blushes a little bit and goes, any other use for these lambent stones?
I mean, you can sell them. I mean, the tunnel's that way, and I mean, there's occasionally a bard will shout for them, but I mean, they're not that rare. It's just one of the things you need to make the armor, other than the
And-
metal and.
And no one else can use these besides bards.
As far as I know, I've only ever known bards to wear the lambent armor. It's shiny and blue, so I mean,
I'm more of a purple. Is there any way we can change the tint of that a little bit? I'll worry about that
I
later.
don't think we can dye anything. Can they dye anything, brother? I don't know what he's talking about. No, lamment's always blue.
Well,
So
we can do some more research in the future, but
you actually see the skeleton reform, like all the bones snap into place as he stands up, and then you see like just a rat in the distance, and you see him cast a spell, and it hits the rat. The rat instantly just falls over dead, and the skeleton actually looks more pristine, and the bones are like perfect.
neat trick. Does anyone mind if I hold on to these stones, or maybe get something out of it?
Not at all. You should hold on to your own stones.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. So unless anyone objects, I'm just gonna hold on to them for now and see what we can do with it.
So what?
J-
The Necro turns and he actually drops the skeleton form, and what you actually see is a dark elf in solid black robes. He's holding a scythe in his hand and he's bobbing up and down, and he turns and he looks inquisitive at your group, and he's like, "What were you guys even doing here?"
Well, we were sleeping. And that building right there.
Why?
We were tired.
In the
He
Necro's
chuckled.
head,
He chuckles.
in the Necro's head, in everyone's head, because Legion's is going to be talking their mind.
Do you not get tired? Is that not
No.
NPC thing?
He just talks out loud. No.
Were you talking in their heads? Like, yes, he is.
Everyone would have heard.
Yeah.
You would have heard it.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to make sure.
So he didn't react the same way Randall reacted.
No.
Well, we were just resting. Let's just put it at that.
Oh, you were medding. Okay, cool.
Well, what was that? Sorry, I couldn't quite hear it.
Medding.
Meditating?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, most people don't say meditate. They say medding.
Like bedding or wedding.
You guys are weird. Are you like role players or something? This is.
Have we heard that term before? People
I don't
call us.
know. Have you?
I think we
It's
did.
been a while, have we?
I think we did
Oh, no,
when
someone else called you
when we were
that.
on the docks. Yeah. It was like fucking role players. Yeah.
Yeah. We've been called that before. Yeah. So I'm not quite sure what that means. Is it like playing a
makes
role,
sense.
like in a play or like theater?
You guys are taking the game seriously. That's all. That's fine. I mean, if you enjoy it, that's that's your thing. Sure, have fun. I'm not judging. Perry, you judging? No.
Well, thank you, Perry and Malachi. Correct? Was it?
It's Paranoid and Malachi.
Oh, okay.
We're brothers.
Ah. Well, nice to meet you both. Glad we could help. Glad you found your eye. I did have a few questions, if you don't mind answering a few of them.
Sure. What do you need to know?
Well, you kept vanishing, even though I was looking right at you, and I'm talking to the rogue. He's Perry, right? Paranoid is a
Yeah.
rogue. Perry, you were like right in front of me, looking right at you, and then you vanished for a moment, and then you reappeared. What was that?
Oh, it's my hide skill. I can hide in combat, and it helps me hit harder.
Interesting. Can you do it outside of combat? Like going invisible? I just kind of reached out where he was.
You touch him, he's there.
Okay. So you can go invisible on command.
But as you touch him, it breaks it.
Oh. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I can do it every, like, I don't know, 5-10 seconds at most.
Impressive. And what was that blue fart cloud you did, Malachi?
What?
I have it in my notes. He spawned a blue fart cloud that made the griffin stop attacking for like a turn.
It was green. It
Oh,
wasn't
it was
blue.
green. My bad.
We find out Echo's colorblind.
Apparently. You mean fear?
Oh,
And,
okay.
and he cast it and on another rat, and you see the rat just stop, turn around, and just bolt. Same exact spell. Like,
Ah.
yeah, that, fear kiting's what I do. It's ideal with a rogue because a rogue can chase behind the guy, stabbing it in the ass repeatedly, and he does a shit ton of damage because he gets backstab bonus. So
I see.
In
I understood some of those words.
the ass is a weak point for the griffin or for all
no,
creatures?
no. See, Perry, can you explain how to play rogue for these guys? Okay. So when a rogue is behind a target and you're a certain level, you get a chance to backstab them just because you're attacking them from behind. Rogues have an ability called backstab, and it essentially doubles our damage if we can attack them from behind. So what we do is Malachi casts Engulfing Darkness, which makes things walk slowly and they can't sprint. Then he'll cast Fear, and they run the opposite direction, and his skeleton and myself take turns poking at it, and normally it gets really pissed off and attacks me as soon as Fear wears off. And then he fears it again, and we just keep doing this until the thing dies. But for some reason, I don't know what you guys did, but it couldn't get away. Things that are rooted in place can still technically, they're feared, but they don't always attack, but they can attack the closest thing to them. It's really weird. I don't understand the mechanic at all.
GM.
Oh.
Yes.
I've been asking for a new song for like 10 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
True. I guess my last question is, I don't want to take up too much more of your time, is can you teach me some of your acting skills, Malachi? That was very impressive when you were playing dead. I couldn't believe it, the performance. Are you trained in the arts or
Sorry, man. Only Shadow Knights and no, Shadow Knights, monks, and necromancers can do it.
I mean, I've played dead a time or two on stage. It's not too hard. Your acting skills are so good. It's just I was wondering where
Oh
you learned them.
no, not it doesn't work on other players, but NPCs are really stupid.
Hmm. So
On us though, like out of character, didn't we
Yes,
all? We
no,
thought
he
was
just
dead.
thought it was good acting because he failed his perception check and he was bad.
yeah.
I don't think I originally saw
Yeah,
it
you
because it
didn't
wasn't
see it
on
either,
my
so you
side.
don't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I was in here, so I didn't see
I know
that. Yeah.
Echo saw it.
Yeah,
Did
I just
any
thought
of
it was
us
a
see
little
Okay,
it?
so-
I don't.
method
so,
actor. You know,
As you're asking this, you notice that the rat that he feared is running at him at full speed, and then he immediately you see a greenish hue around him, and then he falls over dead. And again, he looks like a floating pile of skeletons. The rat stops dead in its tracks, turns, and starts just walking away.
see that?
Can I roll
Performance.
perception or insight or
Perception,
roll survival?
perception or insight, either one.
As a 21.
Okay, yep. I mean, he's still floating in the air. It's
Corpses
fair.
could float. There's just magic in the world.
Okay,
Very impressive.
fair enough.
I just gave him a clap.
But
Oh no,
But yeah, so
he's talking. He continues talking while he's pretty.
but he
yeah,
looks dead. As someone
Yes,
who's seen
yes.
a lot of dead people and eaten a lot of dead people, he looks dead.
It's pretty convincing. But he's talking, and he's like, "Yeah, I mean, it's feign death, guys. I mean, those 3 classes get it."
Fascinating, and this works on NPCs.
Yeah, but see, when I stand up, there's a chance that they'll remember and come attack me. So sometimes I just do it twice, or I wait a really long time. in combat, if it works, then they forget that you did a bunch of damage to them, and it's great.
Can I echo? Can I try to play dead?
I mean, you can, but you don't have the skill, so
Yeah, but I want to
sure.
see if I'm pulling it off convincingly enough.
He just
Echo
A
dramatically
performance.
falls to the ground.
Oh,
Make a
what a world.
performance roll.
Do I? Oh, okay. All right. Let's
What,
see.
nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
No. Echo dramatically.
Damn.
Woe is me.
Your role playing needs some work.
Beef. It's so cold. Wait for applause.
Actually, Echo, there's usually no last words. It's usually they just cough once and they die, or they scream. Especially if you get them right in the lung or remove the lung, then they can't have any air to actually vocalize any last regrets.
No applause. Begrudgingly
Hey.
stands up and then writes what you said down.
You're a druid. Do you have Spirit of Wolf? Could hook us up? We're going to be traveling.
Spirit of Wolf.
By the way, has it been long enough where they're like fully healed, or do I need to keep my spell going?
Out of character, do I Spirit of Wolf? I mean,
I don't know. I can't remember if you bought that one or not. I'm not sure.
Okay, let me look at my druid spell list. Druid? I do.
Okay, well, he's asking you to cast it on the pair of them.
Yes, I believe I could do that.
Is it the same when I was able to kind of like sense people's presence when healing them? Can I sense them, and do I sense it's like I can only put it on cast on one person, or
No, you cast it on one person at a time. It's not a group spell. Yeah, you have to target them, cast it, and go. Well, I mean, you can't target them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'll first target the necromancer. It's just instant, right? Or is it like
There's a cast time. It's a couple seconds, and then it goes off.
Does it look like anything?
It's.
can I flavor it, or does it look like the EverQuest thing?
Well, since it's an EverQuest spell, it would look like an EverQuest spell.
Okay.
You cast it, and little white balls circle around the person, and then just absorb towards their feet. And you sense the spirit of the wolf enter them.
What does the spirit of the wolf smell like?
Nothing. It's a spirit. It has no scent.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like I'm going to eat your inspiration. It doesn't. It's literally. It's
Fair.
a buff.
You can't
man.
taste anyway, can you?
I can't eat. I don't know if I can't taste. I don't know if we've established
Because you haven't tried using items yet. If you use it from your inventory, it's not technically eating. Anyway, sorry. I digress.
That's a thing. Yeah. Then I cast it on the dark elf as well.
They're both dark elves.
The rogue.
Yeah.
I believe that worked. That all worked.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you very much. To Ogok? Yep. Let's go.
Good luck with your quest.
Thank you.
Real quick, as they're leaving, has any more of our UI started to show up?
No.
Okay.
Just
Add
your
us
spell
as,
gems.
add
The
us
only
as
thing
a
you can
friend
see
if you
is-
want. I just shout out to him.
Judge, what piece do you want for your trophy?
You said it has talons?
Yep.
I'll take a claw. A good old claw.
One
So this is what I want to do. I want to get the claw for Judge, and then I want to strip off the wings, and then I want to kind of fillet the rest of the meat as much as possible. But that in that order. So the claw is like the most important, the wings, and then meat, like griffin steak and stuff.
Okay, roll it.
Guidance. Yuki lands on your head.
Judge,
Uses
will you
like one
assist
of
me
your
with
horns.
this? You just hold that claw
Yes,
there.
I'll help you out.
Oh, right. Now I have to pull up my... Okay, where's my... Oh, yeah, I don't have harvest as a thing. I have to actually roll it.
I'm just seeing if you got my message. Well, it was put in chat, but...
D20 plus 7 plus harvest tool. So that is 11. Yes, okay. Here we go. Here's for... Okay, that's for the claw.
And she gave you guidance, too.
And guidance. D4, right? Yeah. So that's 26.
You managed to get one pristine griffin claw.
Are we shoving all this in a bag of holding?
Do you want me to put in the bag, the cold bag, Judge, or do you want to gnaw on it for a bit?
I'll take it.
I hand the claw, which is probably dripping blood, making sure the wound is face down so it drains a bit quicker, to Judge.
Nope, no blood.
Oh, wait, it's not bleeding at all?
Nope. You took it off really well.
Yeah, but there's still...
Nope.
Okay.
Pristine.
Huh, interesting. The wound's not bleeding. Interesting.
From the body it is, but the claw itself is perfect. Almost as if all the blood came out at once and is perfectly fine. You did a really good job. Why are you arguing with me about it?
I'm not arguing.
What the fuck? You rolled
well.
It's just a game mechanic. We don't understand.
Exactly. All right, and then I guess wings next, or do you want me to roll from the both rest of them at once, or what's?
Go ahead and make a roll for the wings.
Wings. Okay. Oof.
You get a lot of feathers. I mean, there
Wings
is
are
some
always
meat.
so tricky.
There is some meat to it, but feathers just go everywhere. There's so many, and they're big feathers too. But there's feathers fucking everywhere.
The little bit of meat I get, because if it's just mostly feathers, I just chuck to my raptors, and they just start like gnashing. It's less they are eating it, but it's more just like their thumb, which is their head, is just mashing the pulped meat into the ground just to like almost make it into a slurry.
Yuki wants to try to dive bomb and steal some of the meat when you try to pass it to the raptors.
Go for it.
All right, roll for Yuki.
I don't know, roll what? Dexterity? I wanted to steal it. Or at least try. Stealing Froggy.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Your raptors just get robbed by Yuki. Like straight
like a
mugged.
Seagull with french fries.
I'm going to say that's so dexterous, Legion doesn't even notice. And then he just kind of turns around and goes,
Huh, you ate it already. And it just goes back to work.
And the raptors look at you like,
And then main body. Too many dice.
Damn.
That is a 30. Give me some griffin steak.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Huh?
I was trying to see how many you'd get.
Uh-huh.
You get one.
One griffin steak.
Zam, what did I roll?
Okay, we've been over this.
Oh, you
My
can't see it.
eyesight is shit. I mean, I can see there is a number there, and it's singular digit, but that's about all I can tell from here.
It's in red.
Okay.
You
Sorry,
roll a
man.
1 on a D100?
No. That's sometimes the way the dice goes. I assume I get like one griffin steak and a bunch of just
Is that like a
terrible
hefty
meat?
steak at least? Is it like a
you manage to get? So what happens is on your very first one, you're like going for a filet mignon of this chunk of, but in the process of doing that, you somehow manage to fuck up all the other things behind it, but you get this amazing, perfect cut steak that, I mean, suited for a king.
Griffin steak for a king. I shall
Yeah.
add that to my inventory.
But the meat's still there. You could still take it. It's just not that much. Well, no. Is that supposed to be in character? Because you just sent that to everybody.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
We're talking.
And the bits of like giblets and everything, then I just kind of chuck to the raptors. If Yuki wants to try to steal from the raptors again behind Legion's back.
I just thought it was sort of funny with that plan, by the way.
It is hilarious.
Yuki CR is 1/8, right? So I could only transfer. There, that would have worked. Damn it. Echo doesn't know that, but out of character, it would only transform her to another 1/8 CR creature.
Custom item. Griffin steak for king. Wait, why didn't that work? Okay. If you yes, how many ounces? How many ounces of the steak?
36.
Okay.
This is pretty big.
Steak. I need some things to cook this.
Yep.
All right. Does Yuki try to take it?
No, she just took the first bit. It was kind of like an I've got dibs situation because she killed it.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a familiar, just like your summon. She technically
read your
doesn't
message
need
from
to eat.
me that everyone on the stream saw before you.
I know, right? Oh, holy shit!
Check the stream, everyone.
Check the stream. Screen stripe. Stream snipe.
This is more from just for the sake of same thing. Otherwise, your thing will just get looked at and die instantly. And
I mean, that's pretty much what happens
to be
to
fair,
familiars to begin with.
Yeah, that's what familiars do.
That's what they do.
It's still going to be pretty weak.
Accidentally sneezed and killed it.
I mean, even if you had 1,000 health, 250 really isn't a lot. Not at max level.
I'll have to see if maybe Excite will let you transform her into other things because of that.
Slightly bigger.
The target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know what the rules are with polymorph versus familiars, because they're.
You can polymorph anything that's a creature, anything,
Yeah.
and so because he just basically it only can be turned into 1/8 creatures.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like,
Is
yeah.
I can technically polymorph it, but I can only transform it to other 1/8 CR creatures, since that's its base CR. So I was trying to like buff up Yuki was my plan to make it where she won't die in one hit, But
No, that's fine. I was already planning on doing this. This was
yeah.
I was supposed to mention this during the rolling of the HP.
Yeah.
I just
Fair
forgot
enough.
about it.
And so after Legion's kind of doing the dry wipe of his hands, finishing up the steak, or cutting up the steak.
So are we NPCs?
Legion says to the party.
I don't think we are. I think we're a mix of PCs and whatever.
Apparently, that spell that what did he say he was? Necromancer, right?
Yes.
So wizard, but yes, the AE cast says it only works on NPCs. So, I mean, this goes back to the early question: are we even real?
I think we're just like Ergo. I think we can affect this world in different ways, and I think we're real in the sense that we believe we're real, and we also don't adhere to the rules that these other players follow. And as far as I'm concerned, based off our last conversation, the other players we just met, they might be NPCs themselves, because who knows, next time we see them, they might not remember us.
This could be an entire plane where everyone thinks they're real, but in fact no one is. We may not have existed before we woke up here. Fascinating.
But I remember existing. It's one of the great questions I think will have to be answered in the next city.
You remember existing, but that could simply have been you were created to remember to exist.
There are spells, Echo, in which someone can induce false memories.
That exists. Can you do that?
You've done
Not
that.
personally.
In your family?
Imagine so. I'm not familiar with anyone having done it.
How many memories could be replaced?
I'm afraid I'm not that familiar with the spell. But I imagine with enough time, one could replace many.
Or create an entire life. Huh.
Out of character, but we did also discuss simulacrum being a thing when we realized stuff. So we also had that discussion. Just to refresh. So we don't go down the same tangent again. He was like, by the way, people can make artificial people things, so.
We got a map, right? Did we ever post that in the map channel? So I don't find it in the map channel. I don't see it pinned anywhere. Because I wanted to see where we were and to make sure to remind me where we're going.
You can put on a sweater at the same time.
Let me go look, because it may not have put it in the map channel. It may have been put somewhere else. I gotta go look.
Yeah, I'm scrolling up right now. I did a search but couldn't find it, so just.
Wait, did I get rid of all the stream avatars? They're just standing still. Why are you standing still, stream avatars?
Might have frozen.
Oh, there's only 2 of them. That's why. I moved them so they were behind shit. Because it was bothering me. They were walking on top of everyone's talking head thing. There you go. Now there's 3. You willed yourself back into existence.
That's what I do. Let me grab a seat.
No, I posted it somewhere. I just don't know where.
Where are we?
I was on first.
Yeah, I'm distinctly remember looking at it.
Pretty sure you guys are in East Commonlands right now.
Deku, be careful. Playing on my keyboard. That's dangerous for everybody.
Oh, it's in D&D. That's the actual map.
Yeah, the actual.
Oh,
in-game
okay,
note
there it is.
stuff. So, you said we're in East Common?
Yeah, we're in the
Mhm.
Common Lands,
Yep.
and we're
Common
heading
Lands.
to.
Came from Freeport because you guys were in Freeport.
Mm-hmm.
I already forgot where you guys are actually going.
The Nexus.
I know we wanted to go to the Nexus. So we were going to a place where we could teleport to the Nexus, I think.
Oh, that's
We're
right. And you were told
sticking to it.
West Common Lands is a common spot because there's a lot of people coming and going from both the Wizard Spire and the Druid Circle there.
Yeah, so that's where we're heading to the West Common Lands to find that teleport. Okay. I'm good. I guess. Well, good work, everyone. I did have questions for you guys. Judge, you were doing something strange, gathering the creature's attention. What was that?
Oh,
Taunt.
it's a taunt.
So you were making fun of it. Is that something you recently learned, or?
I don't know, would I have learned that, or to just?
I
make
would
them
say
natural?
you have found ways to be annoying to things to get their attention. How about that? Then it'd be like, your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. I mean, a griffin's not going to understand you.
Congratulations, you became a YouTube commenter.
There you go.
Wow. You rage
I've
bait.
made it,
You
guys.
rage baited a griffin.
Wait, if you taunted Judge, does that mean this griffin was sentient?
No.
I wouldn't know.
And you, Legion, why are you laughing like a dastardly villain, just unfoiling their evil plot?
A villain? Me?
I mean, we're used to your antics by now, but you were very peculiar with your laugh, and I just thought it was.
Yes, it's this healing magic I learned in the I believe it was Oguk. Just first time using it, and it allows me to see everyone, no matter where they are. It just
Just like a little aura, or like.
You can't
I
heal through walls. You still have to have line of sight on them, but you still, as a valid target of your party, you definitely know when they're in range of it.
The range of it. Okay.
Yeah. So
And I know when they're hurt.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I also can sense when they're bleeding. It is
But
fascinating.
that extends essentially to your party members. I mean, for all intents and purposes, your character doesn't know this, but your party members are constantly updating you with their vital signs, essentially, and how
Wait,
well
can I
they're
hear their
doing.
heartbeats?
No, I said vital signs, not their heart, not every beat.
Heartbeat, pulse.
Shut up. No, it's an
I want to
HP bar
sway
that
to
you
their
can't
heartbeat.
see. No, we're not doing that. I am trying to explain this in an RP way of what you would typically see when partied with someone in EverQuest. You would be able to see
Fair
their
enough.
HP bar. You would not be able to see their mana bar, though. Just their
Yes,
HP.
So the more tenderized and beaten you become, the more I realize it. So I was able to see and feel Judge through the griffin. It was quite useful.
Ah.
Yes. To be
And
able to know.
Just for clarification, you can't heal around the corner, but you can heal through a mob.
I don't know that. I just
Well,
know
no,
I could
I'm
heal through
just-
a mob.
I'm just saying that you know that you can heal, even though you know you need direct line of sight to cast it, but it's not impeded by the griffin. Does that make sense? That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
explain. It's different if
yeah.
you're literally around the corner of a building or on the other side of a rock, but the NPC is not a barrier.
Out of character, I know that. In character,
Okay. I'm just
yeah.
I'm just trying to be clear. That's all. I just
Yeah.
if it comes
yeah.
up,
Mob, enemy
know what?
NPCs don't count it. Don't break line of sight.
yes.
Actual buildings and structures do. And I imagine there's probably some weird gray area with some other things. But
Have you heard of a Z-axis exploit? That's all I'm gonna ask.
Do NPCs take fall damage? Because they didn't in the original EverQuest.
No, they wouldn't. Not that. Spells that cause fall damage, yes, but not walking off a cliff. They just teleport to the ground instantly. It's cheating.
Cheaters.
Oh no, it's even worse. If you're up a tree, let's say it's a 50-foot tree, and you're casting spells on it, the mob can stand directly below you and hit you as if you're in melee.
Interesting.
The Z-axis exploit is a bitch.
Yep.
I mean, even D&D has the access. You technically fall 500 feet in a second.
Well, Dead Man Floating is a nice spell. So is Levitate.
Yes, it's quite. I'd like to explore this more to see the other implications of it, but being able to almost taste the tenderization of meats is always thrilling.
And I will say this, you definitely noticed that, including yourself, everyone seems a lot more healthier than they were before this fight. You can tell.
And speaking of tenderization,
Yes.
we all look a bit, you seem to have more blood in you, for lack of a better word. In fact, everyone does.
Does my beard look more full? Shinier,
No.
perhaps? No.
The answer is no. You can pretend, but no.
No, it's vitality. You know when you have a large piece of steak, and it's just you cut into it, and yes, it cuts through like butter, but there's just so much steak to cut through. That's kind of what you guys are becoming, thicker and thicker.
That's good, I guess.
Yes.
Jam, did we
Do you
still
feel
get
it?
tired?
Do y'all feel tired?
Yeah, because we
You haven't slept.
and then
I mean, that's what Echo's gonna
so
get
we
at.
got all this new health.
Do you
And
feel
we got
drowsy?
our spells back. So yeah, do we still feel sleepy?
Well, it's not so much that you have ever felt sleepy. You felt like you needed to rest because you've always needed to rest. You haven't really stopped to ponder. I mean, the people who sleep, which is only half the party anyway. The other two never need to sleep anyway. It's just the mechanic of needing to sleep. But no, you don't feel like you're drowsy and need to sleep. It's more, think of it more like fatigue, if anything. You just know that you've expended yourself through the day, not, oh man, I'm tired, I could go to sleep right now. Things are completely different.
And when you said you got our mana back, is that only the EverQuest spells, or did that give our
No, it's
spell
everything.
slots back? So our
Nope,
actual spell slots too?
everything.
Dang. Okay.
The only thing we don't get back is the things that take a long rest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cooldown, yeah.
So like I'm
Your
only
daily cooldowns.
Yeah. So I don't have any inspiration or some of my other stuff that takes a long rest.
Yep.
I'm a wizard, can't relate.
Well, I would like to take at least a rest for a little while. I mean, I'm pretty beat. You know, we kind of got interrupted, so
Yes, a bit of a midnight snack. Is it midnight? What time is it?
Doesn't that skyline never change?
I mean, there's
Legion
one.
looks at the two the suns in the sky.
Well, no, there's the one that's always essentially just above the horizon. It's always there. It doesn't move. There is another one that is essentially the full day cycle, and that one's not present.
Well, unless anyone objects, I think Echo does want to go back to sleep because he has long rest stuff he needs to get back.
Yeah, Legion has long rest stuff too.
So, if we're good with it, he'll go back in and set up the dome, and pretty much go right to sleep unless anyone needed to talk to him.
Nope. Anybody have any business before y'all lay down for the night
No.
and finish? Because I'm pretty sure y'all were in the middle of your rest when fuckery occurred.
Yeah,
just
and
don't
we were
remember
given
how
the option of
far into
ignoring it or fighting. You know.
Legion got a steak out of it, so that works.
Holes.
As you guys are walking in, you just hear as the velociraptors kind of melt into a pool of blood and vicar as they essentially desummon.
I kind of whisper to Eve, "Good riddance."
Lol.
I prestidigitate the ground.
Oh no, they're outside. Legion's not a heathen.
I prestidigitate the ground outside before I walk inside.
I attack the darkness. No, that's the
Attack the
actual. That's the
gazebo.
literal zone map with coordinates. I mean,
Attack the
that is to
gazebo.
scale.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, it's really
Yeah.
cool that you found one that like they have the maps available. Like, it looks good.
Yeah. Oh no, I have all of them. I've been. That's why I was like, where did I get that other map?
I realized I'm actually going to delete that message. I want to keep this channel clean.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I was like, oh, I'll delete that. All right, so if everyone's inside, Echo will cast his dome next 10 minutes, curl up, and go to sleep. Unless we wanted to do a watch order. Were we doing that, or were we guys just cool with just
I
not doing
think
it?
Legion is
using
watching the door.
VP
He doesn't sleep.
as an alarm
I mean,
bell,
Gotcha.
too.
Yeah, so you can watch for like 4 hours, and then Judge can watch for 4 hours. You know.
Yep.
The Warforged thing is you can see, you can hear. You just remain inanimate.
You just can't do anything that's like casting spells and stuff like that. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't even move. Sentry rest, yeah. Have to be
Okay.
inactive. I appear inert, but it doesn't render you unconscious, and I can see and hear as normal.
Cool. All right.
Like sleep
Or-
paralysis,
Let
but
us
for
know
robots.
if we're good to take a long rest.
Yeah, you're good. You
Okay.
are good to take your long rest. No, because you said it, roll a d100 for me.
God damn
Do it. Roll the
Who, me?
D100. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Want me to?
Yep, you're the one that spoke up. Okay, y'all rest.
Was it going to
Sorry.
be low or high?
What was that? You said we can?
Yeah, y'all get your long rest. You can
Okay.
click the button.
Yay!
When I hit long rest,
It reset my HP
fuck,
too.
it hit
damn
my
it. You know what? It's a good thing I wrote that down,
Well,
huh?
It's on our things too. So.
Mine didn't because when it said reset max HP changes, I unchecked the box.
Oh, I didn't do that. Yeah. So I think I have to so in the future make sure.
Yep.
134. Fine.
Deku, what are you doing?
Alrighty. Long rest achieved.
Hi, chicken.
Echo does have his mask on, Guise of the Deceiver.
Okay.
And then I'm good to go. I guess we have breakfast and head out, unless anyone has any business. I mean, I'm good to just move on, you know.
Okay. As you guys wake up, the dome wouldn't expire until you leave it, because it lasts for 8 hours and you recast it. So it's only You guys are halfway through, so there's only been 4 hours that have actually gone by.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you only need 4 more hours.
Yeah, I'll take a quick peek. As long as there's no danger, I'll leave and drop the dome and make breakfast outside and stuff. Or
Yep.
Yeah.
I assume Legion
Legion.
does.
Yeah,
So
Legion does.
the sun is up now. There's both of them. It's definitely morning, and as you prepare to start cooking breakfast, you start hearing voices. Lots of voices. You hear people shouting that they're selling gear. You hear people buying bone chips. Someone trying to sell a set of lambent armor. Um, spells being sold. It's like a bazaar is here. You just hear just this vast number of chatter, and it's hard to keep up with it. I mean, you're hearing things that you've heard before, but I mean, like you heard lambent armor, but that's it. I mean, it's just, and then someone else was shouting for something else, and it's constant. Like it doesn't stop. Like some people say the same thing over and over again, trying to get people to respond to them, and you just see this, and then you start hearing people arguing about stuff. That's overpriced. You're full of shit. I mean, you hear it all, and it's all happening almost simultaneously.
Ugh. Does everyone else hear that? That is,
And
Lady Evelyn.
it's coming from the southwest. All
Lady
of
Evelyn, can you send Yuki to scout to see what's going on? See if there's a settlement nearby or something.
We've heard before.
Yes, but it's a
Didn't they
lot
say
of
that
it.
tunnels were that way and then they pointed?
Yeah, they literally pointed the same direction.
The shouting's coming from that way?
To the southwest, yes. If you look at the map,
Oh,
literally
like the
the
north,
other
north row?
yeah,
Is that, okay.
there's two ways to get to the northern desert of Row. You're on the other side of it now, coming from the Freeport side. You could have come through here, and you would have run into this shitstorm, for lack of a better word.
That's frustrating.
Yeah.
Is there any way to
Seems be
turn
a
this
lot of
off?
arguing. And what are these insults about their mothers all the time? Do they bring their mothers to the selling? Is that what happens?
Does Yuki go and investigate?
Yeah, within range. I'm not gonna have her go like the full way, but yeah.
I mean, it's not that far, but
yeah.
This is essentially what she sees. I put it on Discord.
Okay, so it's like a little hollowed out tunnel, like they said, and there's just a bunch of people talking to each other and selling
Standing
shit.
around, shouting at each other, they're trying to sell their wares. Some of them try to buy stuff. A lot of people arguing about the price, that you're asking too much, or that's worth this much. And then someone's like, "I'll pay you this much," and like, dude, I know what this is worth. Don't try to fucking scam me. I mean, you know the typical, when there's people talking about money in global
Trade chat.
and trade chat. Yeah, that you are hearing the equivalent of trade chat right here, and
Can Echo
it's loud.
Can Echo listen more about Lampent armor to see if anyone's talking about where to make the armor?
No, someone's selling a full set of it.
Okay. But nothing about like making Lampent armor.
Mm-mm.
And the selling, does it just say straight up cash, or is it there's nothing else involved? Like we'll trade for stones.
No,
kind of thing? Okay.
You did hear a price for it, and it was 1,500 platinum.
Jesus.
Ah.
Okay. Echo's gonna try and play a game a little bit and yell, "How much for the lambent armor if I include 3 stones?" And yell it.
We had 3? I thought we had 2.
He got 3. And the person shouts back, "Go make your own." I mean,
any advice?
Depends on the piece.
All right.
And then you hear someone, "Take it to Tells, you dumbasses. No one cares."
Tells? How do you spell that?
Tells.
Oh, okay, that's Take it to Tells.
The thing that you guys haven't figured out how to do yet because you don't have a console to type.
Oh, I thought, where's Tells? That's what
Yeah.
Echo's gonna shout that. Where's
You
Tells?
thought you
Oh man.
I love it.
See,
He-
it's
he
funny
thinks-
because we've
he-
all played MMOs. That's what's great. I mean,
Echo thinks Tells
Ah.
is a person.
Or a
Oh
place.
my god.
Our place,
Oh
yeah.
Our place, yeah.
Yeah. I'm about to get roasted so hard. Ugh.
Or you just get muted by a bunch of
slash ignore.
Where's Tells? Is that a person or a place? We're heading towards the West Common Lands. Is it near there?
And then you literally hear people say LOL, and I mean, yeah, you hear it all from fucking noob, which you've heard.
Yes,
You
noob.
serious?
Thank you. And yes, I'm serious. Where's Tells? Is this a famous blacksmith?
And you literally hear someone shout groan.
I didn't know you could shout a groan. Groan. Oh god. I'm listening
the
for any more
person-
useful advice if I can find anything.
So the person shouts and says, "You're too low level anyway. You have to be at least 30."
Do we know what level we are? We were told we're leveling faster, but we don't really understand what levels are,
we were
right?
told about levels.
Yep, you were told. You guys don't know how to tell, other than going to a vendor and trying to acquire spells that have levels written on them. I don't know
Oh
how
yeah,
you
we
would
did
know.
see that. We did see that before.
Yeah, before you could actually just feel the ones that you could use.
Yeah.
There's no indicator that says you are level 21 or whatever. You know what I mean? That's what we are, right?
No, yeah, you're all level 21. But you know what? He actually says try again in 9 levels. And then go to the Temple of Solusek Row.
Temple
Roll an intelligence check.
Solusek Row. I don't
I'll
know how to
spell it for you. Enhance your calm.
That's how it's spelled. To-do list. Go to the temple of... And where is that? I yell out.
Another person. LOL. Told you he was a fucking noob. And the person who's essentially been telling you, it's north of here, past Neriak. God, what's the name of that zone? Oh, it's in Lava Storm on the northeast corner, I think. It's in right around the top of the giant volcano on the east side. Don't go on the west side, you'll die.
So, east side volcano.
East side of the volcano at the
I'm
top.
looking at the map I have now, so the Lava Storm Mountains.
Okay, so you know that based on what he's describing, he said to the north, he'd go through Nectalos Forest into Lava Storm Mountains, and there's a giant volcano there. It is the largest volcano, based on what this gentleman just described to you. And at the very top of it, around the lip, there's 2 sides that you can go in. Well, technically 3, but an east and a west entrance. You need to go through the east.
Okay, so north of Neriak, east side, or east side of Lava Mountains, Lava Storm Mountains.
Yep.
Largest volcano. At the top there are 2 sides. Go to the east entrance. I put in caps.
Sounds right.
Okay, I have no reason to distrust this guy, but is there any way to insight check through chat?
I will let you insight check him.
Okay.
Absolutely.
No.
I mean, it's really hard to read, but he's given you really no indication that the information is false. You don't hear anyone saying stuff like, "Why are you lying?" I mean, no one's even trying to troll him. They see that someone is asking for assistance, the other person's offering it. No, I mean, other people are still continuing to try to sell their stuff.
But
You are just static in this cacophony of shit happening right now. Like, I mean,
no one's like, LOL, this
I
guy's
mean,
sending
just
the noob towards his doom, you know.
I mean, for
I mean,
that,
yeah.
no. I'll let you make a perception check because it's not just that's insight on him. Let's do a perception to see if you can hear anything else other than people selling stuff at this point. Because I mean, we're talking 30 to 50 people all talking at once, loudly. Like I mean, imagine being in a crowded room where people are shouting constantly, trying to be heard. Like maybe a stock exchange in the middle of trading. How loud would that be? How would you really be able to hear talking to someone on the other side of that room? I mean,
they
you're
managed
focusing
somehow.
on that voice. You're focusing on that voice. Can you even make out the other conversations at this point?
Yeah, I got a 24, so.
No, that's good. That's good. So no, you don't see it. In fact, the guy who was talking shit just shut up. You didn't hear him say anything at all.
Basically, it's like, he is a noob. I'm gonna ignore him.
Well, it's not so much ignore. For the most part, you didn't ask a dumb question. You were legitimately asking a question that made sense. It's just some people are mean to noobs and some people are nice to noobs. The guy selling the armor is being nice.
I'm good with that.
Legion just kind of pokes his head up from the bonfire. He's cooking like he made like a little bit of manicore bacon and then using the bacon grease to do basic pancakes, and just kind of turns to Echo and says,
The dichotomy is quite interesting between these people here. Some are quite rude.
Well, not much different from where I came from.
I stand corrected. I was looking at the map from memory. I actually posted the map of Lava Storm Mountains. So it technically would be on the north side. And the other two would be on the south side. So when I said east was safe, I meant north. When I said west was dangerous, it would be south.
So
both of those to the south would be dangerous for you. Please don't go in there.
Wait, okay, so
I posted a map in maps.
So I can go through the Necklace Forest, like that southern entrance?
I'll show you. Hang on.
Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to make sure. I mean, this won't be for a while because we're going to finish our other stuff first, so it's not important for now. But if we want to do...
Later.
So, I mean, if you look at those three maps, they're literally, like, I mean, out of order, but if you took the first one that I posted and put it below the Nectalos, you would see how they would line up. There is a literal road through Nectalos Forest to the Lava Storm Mountain.
And that leads from
bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
On the East Commonlands map, you can see the road that goes to the Nectalos Forest. You guys are essentially on a road at 13 and 14 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And all the shouting is coming from, where it says North Row.
We'll still do that later because, like you said, I'm not even high left level, and we already have a goal in mind. So
Echo will remember that.
No, he won't.
It's on my to-do list. Go to the Temple of Solus Row for lamp and armor. Sol-Usek Row. Follow the yellow brick road.
I mean, you can, but
all right. So
it's actually just a dirt path. It really isn't. It's literally dirt. It's just a walk path that everyone's walked down for years, and that's why it's a road in quotes. Yeah. Anyway.
Thank you for the clarification.
So, I will say this: is there anything anyone is looking for in this shitstorm that is happening? Is there anything that anyone here is looking to buy? Is there anything that you're looking to sell? Because you get the distinct impression you might be able to buy or sell stuff here.
Legion's keeping an ear out for meat and produce and other cooking implements.
You hear none of it.
Either.
There is no one. I mean, that is one thing that you would notice. There is nothing about food or drink that is even mentioned. No alcohol, no produce, no completed foods, no wine, no beer, nothing. There is nothing about eating or drinking even being mentioned. It's almost like no one here gives a shit about food and drink.
Oh, the horror.
Yeah. Most of the people here are trying to make money. I mean, that's all they care about.
They
Right now.
finally found a hell to send,
Legion
Legion to
Congratulations.
hell.
You're welcome.
Is this a punishment?
Echo, you seem to be listening and chatting with some people. Have you heard anyone talk about food? I haven't.
I haven't been paying attention to that specifically, but now that you're mentioning it, no, I haven't noticed anything.
And
See,
outside of Gazier's Rest, no one really seems to eat. The innkeeper.
I mean, they sell food though. They sell food. They sell drink. We've seen people sit down to like regen mana. Are they eating and drinking while they're doing that?
Not that you've seen.
They're just sitting down.
Yeah. For the most
A few
part.
times we've offered food, except for Ergo ate it, but he said he didn't taste anything. So
we could taste his food, right? Like we could, like when he cooks food, we can taste it.
You guys can taste it, and so I mean, when he does it, it tastes good, and you actually get a benefit from it.
Did we taste anything when we tasted their food, like the grapes we bought or the drinks I've been buying for?
I mean, you guys can, but that's more of a you thing. It has nothing to do with the world itself, if that makes sense.
Okay, I'm making sure that like that.
You're the exception, not the rule.
Gotcha.
I mean, just from a mechanic standpoint, out of character, you have to have food and water on you, but your characters never stop and eat and drink. The game just deletes them from your inventory every so often, and some drinks last longer, some foods last longer.
Oh.
But most people just get Batwing Crunchies because they're cheap. They literally take bat wings.
Yep.
And anyone can make them at any level. And you can literally level your cooking to max on them. And they're what's called a feast. And so they last forever.
Sounds like a broken item.
but no, it is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. But I mean, it's either that or someone can summon food. Mages, shaman, and a couple others can just summon magical food and drink that vanishes when you log out. And it counts.
We need to cast Hero's Feast to see what happens.
Oh, I have a description for Hero's
You gotta
Feast.
get 6th level spells already, man.
Nope.
I have a description for Hero's Feast.
Nope.
It's gonna be great.
I'm not eating peeled eyeballs.
No,
they're just grapes.
Legion has not served you guys anything disgusting. He's offered you for cooking like orc and stuff. You've said no, so he hasn't cooked that for you. I just mean the presentation and the fanfare.
I'm surprised you didn't try to sell those bone chips to a necromancer who mentioned them, by the way.
I thought we were saving them to give to that one guy or sell them.
I assume the same thing.
Let me know when y'all go back there. Anyway,
hey, it's just part of our character development. Like we made a promise.
One of the things that you do hear is you do hear people buying bone chips and selling bone chips.
Okay.
Do we hear the price?
Yes, you do. Some people are offering 1 to 2 platinum per stack of 20. Every so often you'll hear someone say, "I'm just going to go to Neriak or Nectalos and go help out the newbies there."
Newbies.
There's skeletons all over the place in that forest. One of the things that that I used to do, just so you know, I would go there and I would buy overpriced. I would spend way too much of my money there, just buying bone chips and reselling them, or I would just give them to my necro friends. Because if you want to get a bunch of bone chips, you walk into a newbie zone and say 5 or 10 platinum a stack, and you will fill your inventory instantly, and then you're done. As opposed to sitting here trying to wheel and deal like people are doing here. Oh, 1 to 2 platinum. You might get someone biting, but if you overpay, you'll get what you want right away.
Fair enough.
Anyway.
And
yes, you've never, until you tell me that you stopped playing it, you've constantly been playing it.
Okay, because Echo still doesn't realize that he has to stop it. I'm just
I mean it doesn't stop.
Okay.
So everyone around you would have noticed in the party that you'd have these white balls floating around you and just going inside you constantly every 6 seconds. It doesn't do anything. It's because you're all max health, but you get the distinct impression if you had taken damage, you would have slightly healed. Think of it as essentially a 1 to 4 point region. I gotta go look at your spell actually.
Yeah, because I actually put a question mark because I didn't know what the regen was.
It's based on your level, but it's Hymn of Restoration is like really low.
Yeah. But if we're good, I mean, you guys want to keep heading to the West Common Lands?
Legion dishes out essentially Manticore bacon pancakes.
Unless you wanted to shop.
Everyone.
I'm good with no shopping because like they already gave me information I needed, so I don't need to go over there.
The only thing Legion really cares about is produce and food at the moment. So
did Judge or Eve, did you guys hear anything that you wanted, or did you guys check for something you wanted?
I'm on the lookout for anything specific yet.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Has anyone talked about a shield yet?
Let me see. As a matter of fact,
make
yes.
a trip for you to get a shield.
If you were looking for that.
People are selling spell scrolls.
I did say spells were being sold, but no, you wouldn't know. Yeah. There's definitely spells being sold, but the prices are extremely high. Like most of them are like the lowest one is 500 platinum.
Yeah, no thanks.
I mean, there's some that are being sold for 150,000 platinum. Just throwing that out there. I mean, there are very large numbers of platinum being exchanged here.
Are we in the tunnel now?
No, you have. I mean, as far as I know, you guys haven't moved. Y'all are still eating breakfast.
Yeah,
but
I was making sure.
You're just hearing all this stuff because people are shouting, and as people are waking up, and more and more people are showing up. Like new voices are showing up. Some of the people who were talking quit. Sometimes, it's only every 10 minutes that you see them, and then, but there's just, this is where people come to hang out.
And after I dish out the food, do I have 10 minutes to do a ritual?
Oh yeah, sure. Why wouldn't you? I mean, unless everybody decides to leave without you. But Judge, to answer your question, you do see someone selling a shiny brass shield for 10 platinum.
Are they like giving specifics about it?
No. They just say, in fact, someone said this is essentially the exchange. Someone says selling SBS 10 plat, and then someone else asks, and they say shiny brass shield. It's just the name
Is this
of it.
like
It's just
close
literally the name
by?
of it. Oh, like I said, you can hear people shouting from the same direction. It's all southwest of you.
Alexa just started
answering a question we didn't ask.
You didn't ask. What the hell?
Alexa's paying attention, but not.
Alexa's the new DM now.
Apparently. I mean, there's nothing stopping you for shouting and asking a question, Judge.
Yeah, I'll just shout and ask how much for the what are the stats on the shield? Like, is it like a magical shield? Blah blah blah.
What does shield do?
Yeah. My brain is fried. I can't think of how to even ask in a non-game term way.
No, I mean you could say,
how good
what
is that shield?
what are the stats? Well, I don't know. You wouldn't know that.
Yeah,
you're right.
exactly.
Has it been identified? Something like that.
What does it do?
Who's your
Is
shield
that
and
an
what does he do?
enchanted shield? Is what I'd say, I guess.
It's a magic shield that's gives you resistance to magic. It's a pretty good newbie item.
I'll take it.
And
Guess we're
then
heading over there,
he
then.
says, "I'm at the second torch."
I go to the second torch. I'm not even waiting for the peeps to follow me.
So, okay. I mean, you're waiting for the group, or because Legion's taking 10 minutes to do a ritual. So
Oh, I'm not waiting.
I mean, I passed out food, so it's how quickly he ate the food, because Legion doesn't eat. So right after you finish passing out food, he would have started the ritual. And you just see Legion talking to a rat.
all right, well, Judge has taken off southwest.
You see Echo kind of doing some like calisthenics, like stretching a little bit. Do we follow him? You want us to catch up with you?
Yeah, sure. I'll be over here.
Okay.
And we never saw Judge again.
It takes you maybe 5 minutes to get there at a brisk run. And as you come towards this tunnel, you see an opening and you see a shit ton of people all on top of each other. Some people casting buffs
Orgy,
on
what?
other. No. The fun of being a DM. Anyway, so you do in fact see. I am gonna stab you.
Went to the orgy without the bard.
Okay, as you can see, there are in fact torches, starting at the front of the tunnel and then going down the tunnel, and you do see the second one. Like if you look at the picture.
You're gonna make me put this picture up on stream now.
No, I mean I put it in Geranium. It's for him. Y'all aren't there.
Yeah.
The Judge can go look. You don't know. I mean, imagine if there's like 10 times the people in that screenshot. This is actually early morning. That's I can tell just by looking at it. There's not that many people there. But that torch is where there's someone standing.
I'll walk up to him and ask to inspect the shield. Give it a look.
And how would I describe this? You can in fact look at it, but he doesn't let go of it, if that makes sense.
He holds it out.
He holds it out and he holds out his hand essentially for payment.
Does the weight on it feel right? Even though he's not like letting go, it feels like a legit item.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's about 8 pounds. It's got a heft to it, and I mean,
how big is said shield?
I mean, it's essentially a kite shield. It's not. Yeah, yeah. It offers some fucking protection, and it's magical. I mean, you can tell by touching it. This is not. It's not some buckler some blacksmith made. This is a magical item.
I'll hand him the money.
Okay, let's go to the shield. Nice doing business with you, man.
Thank you.
I've upgraded, so this served me well. Hopefully, it'll serve you well. And there's no wear and tear on it. I mean, it looks new.
Well, thank you. Appreciate the business. And I'll walk back towards the group.
Okay. I mean, and it would have taken you, like, Legion, you're now finished doing whatever you're doing, and you can already see a figure headed back to you.
Echo and Eve would have heard me talking to a rat and just saying, "My dearest Randall, I hope you're well seasoned." Oh, that's the wrong voice.
My dearest Randall, I hope you're well seasoned and rested today. Let me know if you received this after you log out.
And I use Animal Messenger to find Randall after he logged out. That is the instructions to the spell. Whether it works, I don't know. The second time I've done it.
You don't get a response. It just goes.
Nope, I don't get a response. And it only can technically travel 25 miles.
No, that's within 25 miles because he was in the Oasis. That's not that far. I mean, it's really not. I mean, literally, you can run from that zone to another in 20 minutes max. I mean, it's not even.
No. He was trying to send it to the player, not the player.
Oh,
trying
to
to send
the
it to
player?
the player, yes. Player.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that.
No, I rolled just to see. Nothing happens.
I want the rat to pop out of the computer screen. I want to scar someone for life.
See,
a random rat just like appears in someone's living room.
You're already making an assumption that these people exist and have computers for a screen to jump out of.
That's what I was
You're making a lot of assumptions there, sir. So
it might just be more
curb
advanced
your
NPCs.
enthusiasm.
You know what I mean?
We might all be inside a simulation.
Inside of a simulation, inside of a
Simulation.
simulation.
All the way down.
Now what, sir? You're a brain in a vat. You're actually all the characters happening at once, talking to yourself, including the DM.
I mean, I have no proof that any of you are actually conscious. So, yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You can't disprove hard solipsism. You can't do it. Completely impossible. Anyway,
do we see
philosophical bullshit?
Judge is approaching us though.
Yeah, he's coming back, and you can see him holding this shiny brass shield. It's shiny. It's brass. It's a shield.
Damn.
But it definitely I mean, even looking at it, I mean, it looks magical as he's coming up.
Hey, nice shield, Judge. How much did that set you back?
I don't remember. How much was it?
10 plat.
He just bought it. I already forgot.
It was 10 plat.
Get off.
Mark off your 10 plat.
Yep.
I mean, you just made what? 20?
We made 20 each.
Yeah, you all made 20. So I knew you had enough. I was like, if you had nothing before that, you still had it.
So, let's say, for example, this was, this type of shield did something, and for example, someone was trying to create on D&D Beyond really quick.
Well, I was gonna ask.
The problem is the conversion for this. No. I have in my head what I want this to do, but I don't think you can put this in D&D Beyond.
I could. Doubt my power? Okay,
well, you can custom make an item, just tell them the stats,
Well, that's the problem. I mean, I'm looking at the stats for EverQuest, and I cannot give him those stats in 5e. 10 AC, 10 AC would be stupid.
Oh, that'd be so broken.
Like I said,
I mean, just gotta convert it.
Lower it. Yeah,
Gotta
he's
convert
gotta.
it.
Correct.
It's a
So,
+1 shield now, and
Yeah.
it gives you advantage on magic saving throws. I don't know.
No, it's slightly better than that. But yeah, I was gonna say it. Yeah, +1 shield essentially. He told you what the stats are when you asked. A quick decision.
So it's called Shiny Brass Shield. Shiny
Mm.
Brass Shield. Is that how you spell shiny?
SHINY.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Shiny and
I mean,
chrome.
I'll post you the stats that is EverQuest, but I'm not giving him the other part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, even just a +1 shield for 10 plats, pretty good, you know.
+1
Yeah.
shield for 10 plats, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's
So
where are you posting this?
Enduranium. That's just those are the stats. Yeah.
And that's a newbie item.
Yeah. That's dude, that is a shit item. That is literally a newbie
By,
warrior
like
thing.
everyone. Yep.
So
Just
you wanna
lower it
just add-
+10 AC, +1 to saving throws versus magic, you know.
No.
Yeah, that's +10 AC. That's
Oh,
fine.
well,
Don't worry
plus
about it.
yeah, +1 AC.
Yeah, plus-
plus-
Yeah,
yeah.
no, or just one a +1 shield. So you get the normal shield stuff with the +1 magic item is actually.
And it's not advantage. You know what? Yeah, I'll that's fine. I'll just give you advantage on save versus magic. It has to be magic, not
magic.
Not
all
falling
schools
rocks.
of magic.
Yeah.
Like if someone casts a poison spell on you, that's not going to count. It would have it would. I don't mind doing it, but it would literally have to be something magical, like polymorph. If someone was trying to polymorph and you're trying to save against that, you'd have advantage on that because that's
Or
straight
like
magic.
someone did catapult to throw a rock at you. They're physically throwing a rock at you, right?
Correct.
Kind of thing.
Modifier type advantage.
Yeah, 45 minutes. While you're doing that, Echo's going to begin casting. Well, he does it right away. Celos Alessandro, and he does
Okay.
this little slam poetry with the drums. Do 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 do. War.
All of
Times
your
were
feet
scary, dark.
move faster.
For some, there's no way out. Boom, 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 boom. That's my slam poetry.
Legion. You hear Legion snaps.
Snapping, yeah.
Oh my god.
As he casts a spell. So all of us are moving 3 times as fast out of combat. So wherever you want to head.
No.
Is it faster?
No. It works in combat.
Oh, I wrote out of combat. Oh
no,
shit.
No.
Well,
Celos is broken.
It
No.
works 3 times as fast. Oh shit. Okay.
Yes. As long as you're within range of the
It's only 10
bard.
foot. Yeah.
That's the caveat. And if the bard gets hit and it drops, so does your speed.
Yeah.
So you can always recast it, but yeah.
But all right, everyone stay close. To the West Common Lands. And unless we got anything
Does
else.
this shield require attunement?
Oh, good question.
No.
Damn.
Most +1 shields don't.
Oh, and by the way, the feat that I took was Shield Master.
Nice.
Shield
Ah.
Mastery and Polearm Mastery. I see what you're doing there.
I don't have Polearm Mastery.
Oh, Sentinel. Sentinel is what I meant.
Oh, Sentinel's nice.
Dude, he's gonna be good at saves. He's got evasion now, essentially.
Oh, he has parry.
Well,
Parry
no,
straight up
Shield
negates
Mastery.
it.
Shield Master gives you evasion.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah,
any
kinda.
deck saves, you take half damage. Or you can use your reaction to take no damage if you make the saving throw. So it's like a slightly worse version of evasion.
Oh, yes. That's one of the things I was eventually going to take as Yanni.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so silly that you could use a shield, but you can't attack with it without a feat. It's like
I would have
I
totally.
could slam a shield into someone.
I would have
Yeah,
just
like
changed the damage type. Like, okay, you're just doing bludgeoning damage now.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's like,
anyway. I mean, if I'm using my attack to do it, I mean, whether I'm using my weapon that I've thrown into
It's
the
an
water.
improvised weapon.
When I started playing Elden Ring, as soon as I saw that you could get bladed shields and attack with them, I literally used the Great Wall Shield with spikes on it in both hands and ran around just killing things with my shield.
wee. Yeah.
It's not stupid if it works.
It's not stupid. It's advanced.
Advanced. Give you homebrew. Okay, I think this should be added, so you should be able to shiny brass shield, Judge. Yeah, you should be able just to add it to your inventory.
Nice.
I had to do all save throws, but because it won't let me just do magic saving throws, even though I know you could do magic saving throws, but the modifier condition wasn't there, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
Well, yeah.
So all
it's
it
not-
does is prompt you.
Yeah, it's not too hard to remember, to be honest. As long as
Yeah, I put a description on the thing.
Mhm.
Magic saving throw, advantage on magic saving throws as well.
And okay, let's we're just following the path, right? The map we were given.
I mean, you can absolutely.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. Like, we weren't told anything different. So we pass 11, 9, 7, all the way to 3 and 2. I don't know what happens along the way, but I guess we could just literally run a straight line. Also,
I mean, you.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? You want to literally want to run a straight line from 13 to 14 all the way to 2 and 3, or do you want to follow the path?
I have to look at the map again.
Yeah. Echo wants to follow the path. It's a little curvy and will take a little bit longer, but it's not like we're moving slow. We're moving really fucking quick.
I would ask to put my shield into a bag of holding, my original shield.
Oh, I can add that to the
shield.
This market special, you know.
Judge's original shield.
Yeah, and any preference, guys? Straight line or follow the path?
Legion would just follow, unless someone wants to do something.
Yeah, I literally
Legion's
just
here for a good
follow
time
as well.
Yep.
Same.
Okay, yeah. So Echo leads the way, playing his poetry as we follow the path.
Okay. Someone roll a D100 for me.
Who rolled the last
I rolled the last one, so someone else can roll.
And
this
I rolled
one.
before that, so it's somebody else's turn.
I'll go.
Okay, doom us all. Ooh.
Noted.
And by the way, I posted the slam poetry that I found on the website to our Discord, so you can listen to the whole thing.
We gotta get like a beanie. At some point, we gotta. I don't know if Legion knows what a beanie is.
That's what Echo's playing as we're going through.
Oh my god.
But anyway, yeah. I guess Echo will be first if you want a marching order, or do you don't need one?
No, it's fine. You can, as long as everyone is sure that they're staying close enough to the bard for the effect of your speed.
Oh,
otherwise,
that's a good
you will
point.
leave them in the dust very
Fireball
quickly.
range.
So I'll be second in that case, just because I want everyone to be in range.
Legion will kind of be following from the front, essentially.
The only reason Echo would be first, but like you're right, I need to stay in range, so Echo will be right behind Legion, and then who wants to be behind it? We don't have to be in a marching order. We can literally be like in a square, you know.
You can, or you can, yeah.
We can do it like that.
Whack.
No, we'll do this.
Damn.
Through Ethard.
the only reason why I nerfed this is because if you're using 5e battle mechanics and I gave you this full ability, it would be ridiculous. The actual range on Celos is 150.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
That would be
So,
busted.
but I need you to understand that at max level with a very good drum, you can travel 150 in about 3 seconds. So if someone gets out of range, you are literally gone, and they can never catch up to you.
You just have to stop and turn around,
Yes,
get them back in
literally.
range, and then
Yes.
keep
So
going.
typically speaking, the bard follows someone, and everyone follows one person, and the bard follows that person as well
That person.
to
Yeah.
make sure everyone is in range all the time. Because
Gotcha.
yeah, if the bard leads the way,
If you lag for a second,
as
the
someone,
bard is gone.
just wait till you have travel song that gives you levitation, invisibility, sea invisibility with fellows all at once, and you're flying in the air going that fast, and the bard gets out of range. Guess what happens? You become visible and you fall to your death.
Caster,
Anyways,
I need you to take our minis and get the famous picture of the Beatles crossing the street, except for make us really blurry.
Nice. So I think this is our marching order then. Does that sound all right?
Yeah,
That out.
that's good. That's fine.
So who's gonna be Ringo? Not it.
I'm the bard, so.
So you're Ringo. Okay, got it.
Yeah. But yeah,
Druids don't get it, really?
do we need to make Echo will be keeping watch, but I don't know if we need to along the way. Just let me know what you.
Yeah,
what you want.
Legion is looking for tracks, but mainly just kind of looking for people. Because it's and then he'll just kind of be as we're just walking, he'll just kind of there going.
We're fucking sprinting, dude.
If no one
Are we sprinting or are we like power walking like stupidly fast?
No, you're sprinting, but it takes you're not getting fatigued by it. It's not tiring you at all. You're not even winded. You're just
I don't need to breathe to talk.
Oh, I know. I'm just stab
I
him.
get you.
Stab him, please.
Slap him. Kill him.
Take him out.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason I'm not finding it is because they never opened that up. That makes sense.
How dare
I was looking for the spell. I'm going over what stuff to look for you guys just to see what you may want to get.
I still need to figure out the stupid bracer thing.
You have been given everything in character to solve that riddle. You just haven't done it
I
yet.
have slept thousands of times since then.
I know.
Clearly, you have to go watch all the VODs. All of them.
I did that for you at one point.
If I state it again,
you'll figure it out.
Yeah, and
can't find a way to hint. Buy a vowel.
Hey, just do it in the next
I will say
NPC
this.
we ask. Just save it for the next NPC we ask. Right?
I've asked.
That's
They just say
that's
just
the
use
thing.
it.
Well, no, because you were told originally that it's a level 46 use item.
I told it was a high level. I wasn't told 46.
Well, I
now you know.
Now you know that it takes level 46 to use. But you specifically with, and now I'm pretty sure Echo's involved.
I was there because I was trying to figure it out with him.
Echo's involved. Do I need like?
It is a mechanic that only you guys have access to.
Genitals.
Music.
Because
we're the only ones who poop, right?
Yeah, exactly. No one else poops.
We're doing this again. Oh okay, so a dragon lands on you, and you're all dead.
I say greetings to the dragon. You poop.
It crushes you to death. You all take. You all take 30.
Blast it without asking the party.
You all take 32,000 points of damage. It doesn't matter.
Kid. Oh god.
Loading. Please wait.
Re-roll.
loading. Please wait. No, anyway. Okay, so you guys are burning through EC. You hit a wall, and then it transitions, and you now feel like you're in the West Common Lands.
Do we like
And
see
you
the
all
little thing
stopped,
pop
by
up?
the way. You all stopped here, and your song stopped.
Like it's not playing at all anymore?
Mm-hmm. Correct. And you're all standing still.
Why did we stop? What just happened?
I'd step backwards one step.
Eve vanishes. You don't see her at all.
Eve! Lady Evelyn!
She's gone.
Did she
And
hear
you
me
didn't
screaming?
hear that at all.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
I rush
I
in
step
after her.
forward one step.
I rush
Okay.
just
Okay.
past as she walks in.
So Eve reappears. Echo is gone.
Lady Evelyn!
Echo, when you come there, she's not there. And you're again assaulted with the cacophony of people buying and selling. You can't hear shit.
I turn around. And I run forward.
Okay. And now everyone's just standing there looking at each other.
Do I get stopped or do I keep running? I get stopped,
No.
right?
I mean, once you go through, you're no longer moving. So
okay.
even if you were running, you are now at a stop. And your song stopped.
Oh, Lady Evelyn, how long were you gone?
At a moment.
It was years for me. Years.
Insight check.
It's DM insight checks you.
I'll make this very obvious.
Leave
Oh
pushes
shit!
Wow.
Legion pushes Echo.
Oh my god.
Oh, so bad.
You are all convinced that he is convinced of what he's saying. You don't believe him that he was gone, but you believe that he believes what he says is true.
I start going
There.
wild
That is
eye.
the best way I can describe it.
I start hugging all of you and like kind of bringing you in like close, so like a group hug. You know what I mean? Oh my friends.
what was it like to be gone for years?
I look at you like wild-eyed. Maddening. I tried to talk to people, and they didn't understand, and they kept forgetting. And then Ergo was there, but then he wasn't. And then I thought maybe one day I would find you here, but you weren't. But you are here now.
Fascinating. Where's Echo's
Still on the very edge where he stopped, right?
Oh yeah, I'm like right next to the wall. Yeah.
How hard are you group hugging us?
Oh my God.
I mean, is this a performance check at this point, DM? I don't know.
I don't know. I think you should win an Oscar for that one, man.
I need 2 contesting rolls from each of you. Let's find out.
So what do we need?
I want to know how hard you're group hugging us.
I'm trying to sell this.
Yeah, if you're not group hugging us so hard, Legion's gonna see what happens if he pushes you back into the
Echo's
other place.
trying to sell this like he is, as if he was. He's acting. He's acting right
Legion,
now.
you'll have to make a strength check if you're going to try to push him through the zone.
Okay, so what do I need to make?
Judge will hear in his head, and only Judge.
Help me with an experiment really quick. Let's push Echo back into the other realm.
God.
I don't know if Judge will confirm.
Wink at Caster. Or Legion.
Gaster.
I keep seeing his Discord. His Discord overlay keeps popping up on my.
That's
screen.
true. Yeah.
Everywhere.
Judge teleports into our last campaign.
Echo not expecting them to push him because he's not going to resist. So if they push him, he's just going to be pushed.
And the last thing, as I'm about to push, I don't know if Judge is going to do it.
Let me know what you eat in the next 10 years. Try to find a restaurant, and we'll see you back here in a decade. And he pushes.
And I also push.
As Echo comes out. Yeah, I go through the wall, right?
Yeah, I mean you.
And I don't see them or anything.
Mm-mm.
Echo. I immediately walk back through, completely calm, nothing going on. Oh, there you are, Lady Evelyn. I think we just missed each other. What is this strange
Did you find
wall?
a place to eat?
What?
The restaurant. I asked you to find a restaurant. You said you'd be gone 10 years. We need to find some
10
form of
years?
actual civilization.
I was only gone but a moment, and I came back through.
Legion walks up. Legion looks like, well, that's not, like literally staring him
dead face in the eye, and just goes,
It was 10 years.
It was about 12 seconds for me, or maybe 15.
How long did it take you to pick yourself up off the ground?
Well, I meant like 12 seconds since I left and came back, like total, you know.
I mean, total, it literally would have been 10 seconds, maybe.
Yeah. So
I mean, you guys essentially are zoning, but you're using today's PCs as opposed to 1999's PCs.
yeah.
So your zoning is fucking instant.
Oh, so his game didn't crash?
No, it didn't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
His
What
56K connection did not get reset because he got a phone call and forgot to turn off call waiting.
What do you mean by restaurant?
And anyone listening has no idea what I'm talking about if they were born in the last 20 years.
Fair enough.
Insight check.
Echoes once again gaslighting you guys in the opposite direction this time. So do I make another deception check?
Yep, go ahead.
All right.
I hope he rolls another nat 20 because I'm just gonna laugh at you.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Rollies? Oh yeah. Whoa.
Nope. Nope. Wait.
Well, meet or beat for DCs, right?
Yeah, it's meet or beat.
I set the DC at 21. He met it.
Yeah, he met it. So you see
Yeah,
through
he
his
sure did
bullshit.
meet it.
Yeah, meet it.
Legion just puts his hand on his shoulder.
Next time, 10 years, find a restaurant. We can't be surrounded by heathens. Who knows what we'll have to cook up next? Or who?
Very well. And seeing through Echo's ruse, Echo just gives you like a little smile. Like he's smirking at you, kind
of. Legion takes a tiny bit of salt from his spices and salt bathes Echo's shoulder.
Thank you.
Just a little prep.
Can I insight check what that means?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I was sending a message to Judge.
He salted me.
I seasoned you.
He assaulted you? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He salted me. I'm gonna infer what that means. And shall we move on?
Before that, Judge, make that roll for me.
Oh.
Assuming you're still there.
Judge, are you there?
Hey, natural 20.
Hey.
You turn around because you just get something, your spidey sense is tingling, and right as you do, you see a skeleton right in your face. While everybody else was talking, the skeleton just walked up to you.
Is it like threatening?
Oh yeah. It was about to hit you with the sword. It's coming down right as you turned, but instead of getting a sneak attack, it's swinging at you.
Okay.
Oh no,
I'm a skeleton.
I'm gonna let you react because of your role. So instead of it getting an attack, you'll get a chance to go. You instinctively raise your shield, and I'll let you attack it first with that roll. I mean, you rolled a nat 20. Come on.
And here we go. Oh yeah, whole 11, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh.
I didn't say it was a strong skeleton.
That would be 8 damage.
And since you attacked with your flail, attack a second time. For some reason, you feel like you could attack it again.
A 15.
Also hits.
For 8 more.
So what you guys see here as you hear this and you see Judge spin around, and as he does, he raises his new shield, blocks the attack that never even makes it to him, and he attacks with his flail forwards and backwards in the time it normally takes him to attack once.
Almost like
And it just
rake or something.
destroys the skeleton as it was coming up. What was your question?
Almost like a rake or something, where like you know.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, you've fought with him for a while now. You notice his patterns. You know you've never seen him attack with a flail or even his axe twice, but for some reason he was able to get 2 attacks off in the exact same amount of time.
Ah! Oh!
With your perception, you perceive that because your perception's high. You notice it.
Good reflexes, Judge. I didn't even notice that. How did you do that?
Do what?
You obliterated it in 2 attacks in just an instant.
I'm not sure.
Very impressive. Good eye. Good eye.
What's left of the skeleton?
Bones. I mean, he killed it.
Skull intact?
No, he fucked this thing up, dude.
Uh,
It was a low-level skeleton, but I rolled while you guys were talking. That's why I was like, "Oh yeah, go ahead, roll perception. Let's see if anybody notices." No, nobody noticed.
How dare you? I noticed.
Yeah, I know. Well, it was going for you, so I was going to let you actually roll. So just write that down, Judge, just so you know for your records.
Oh, you think I'm gonna forget that?
I don't know, man. I mean,
the world.
Just so you know, he now has double attack.
Will that stack next level when I get my double attack?
Extra attack?
You have it now. An extra attack is not the same. Extra attack is you have an attack, and then you have a second attack. This is when you swing, you hit twice.
So essentially, he'll hit 4 times next level.
So yes. Damn.
So I should go take haste.
I mean, if you do, it would be stupid. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, just because of what I said, and I don't know if you understand the ramifications of this. This is true with a 2-hand weapon.
But he's using his flail, though, right?
It doesn't matter. Its melee weapon is all. I mean, technically, it's unarmed too. Any melee attack, he now swings twice per attack.
You know, like Jujutsu Kaisen, the double hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Black Flash. He's doing the Black Flash.
Yeah.
So
nice.
So hear me out, right? So now Judge can move really, really fast. He has a flail. Could he attempt to just hit the air and make it like a helicopter?
No.
I mean, what about with haste?
No.
Only if he has advantage on hitting you in the face every time he tries.
Then he
Echo will once again cast Thelos Alessandro.
Not cast. You start
play.
Singing, sir.
Well, I start
singing and tapping your drum.
I start doing my slam poetry, and I continue my slam poetry and spinning us all up. But we're pretty close to
Oh yeah.
where we need to go, right? Where was the loading screen
You are
at? Do we
in the
know?
zone of West Commons. Do you need the map?
Zone. 20 minutes.
Did you need to
I know,
post
I'm
that
trying
to
to
me
hurry.
personally,
Okay.
or?
Judge, are you going to collect the bone chips, or do we need to break them down?
You said that I use bone chips, correct?
You can, yes. When you get the spell for it, did you actually get your pet spell yet? Question mark. I don't think so.
I got spells. I don't remember if I got any pets.
No, I would have told you if you had a pet spell, because the reagents are bone chips for Shadow Knight and Necromancer spells or pets.
Because I have a stack right now in my inventory that I got earlier on, but I've just been saving them because I didn't know.
You
what
were
I
at a
needed
Shadow
them for.
Knight's guild and you left.
Womp womp.
There'll be another one in the Nexus. I think we all need to buy new spells anyway.
I don't know what's all.
love
I have to
them
actually go look what's in the Nexus. But as you guys are in now the West Commonlands, you do occasionally hear someone offering teleports for hire, and they'll literally say, porting to the following locations for donation, and then they list off different locations.
Just one of the locations in the Nexus.
Specifically, you hear someone say porting to NK, GF, Ox, Nexus, and wait, what is? Yep, that's it. Those are the spells being offered.
NKGF Fox Nexus.
NKGF, or actually they say G Fey.
G Fey.
I'll type it out.
Okay. So these are what people are saying.
You hear someone shouting that they're offering to port to those locations. I mean, they would say, or let's see.
Oh, I don't know what the other ones are, but we see Nexus, and that's important to us, right?
I like how Yuki is somehow floating on Legion's shoulder.
What? Oh, you're leaving that. Sorry.
Like floating. On Tabletop Simulator, sorry.
Yeah, I'm going over the teleports by level. That's all, and I'm just trying to see where they're going. But those are the only locations he can send you to.
Cool. I think I was muted. I don't know. Anyway, not muted anymore.
Oh, I didn't post the thing for you guys.
You posted the words.
No, I'm looking for the map.
Map. Who's got the map?
Mystical map.
Okay.
I don't actually remember how that goes from Dora the Explorer, but that's what I was trying to
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
I thought I said something when they were looking for the map first, but anyway.
Backpack.
Oh my god.
Yep. You started it.
I know, but now I'm having flashbacks. I hate it.
I'm on Vominos. Everybody, let's go.
Jujutsu Kaisen,
Sniper,
Dora the
no
Explorer.
Sniper, no
This stream does it all.
Okay, but if Gojo was a real person and had seen Dora the Explorer, you know he would randomly work that shit into conversations to annoy fellow adults.
Fair enough. He is that type of person.
Yeah.
Okay, so I posted the map so you guys know what the map looks like in West Commonlands. 4 is the location on there that the person said he's at. He's at the Wizard Spire.
Well, Echo will say, I don't see a point of us hanging around here unless you wanted to do more shopping. I think we need to head to the Nexus to find more answers right away.
Oh, there's no one here selling anything except ports. That's all you hear is people offering to sell ports every now and then. It's quiet here. You don't hear the loud shit from East Commons in West Commons.
Don't hear the Discord?
Nope.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
But what you do start to recognize is you remember the dungeon that you were here in this zone. That you've been here before. You just were teleported here before, and you saw the spire in the distance as you guys were running to Befallen, and you know that Befallen is to the south.
Oh, let's go clear the dungeon again.
There
I mean, you could.
Adventure.
Been there.
You can
done
certainly
that.
go in there.
In and out.
I mean, when y'all went in there, you were what, level 3?
Yep.
Yeah, we were definitely under level.
AKA level 9, and you're now 21.
I think we could clear it much faster, but I don't see a need
Do we
to.
want to go clear the dungeon again? Maybe get some more items before we go to the Nexus?
Oh, I'm totally down.
In character.
I want to do it without an escort.
Is that in character?
Yes.
I mean,
Do it by yourself.
Ergo was there, but he didn't help you.
We had the stupid buff from the
Yeah.
Jurors.
You were
Yeah.
you were buffed and you were damn near invincible, but you were still taking some serious fucking damage. I mean, those harm touches hurt.
Echo in character will say, I mean that is an option, but I mean, do we
You
want
also
to
had
find
thorns on, which was seriously OP. Things were killing themselves by punching you.
do we want to get loot or do we want to find more about this world?
We might.
I'm okay.
Those two might be connected. Information sometimes costs money, and
We
everything
did
seems
just make
to
a
be
bit
quite
of money
expensive.
though.
A little bit. Everything seems quite expensive here, like almost ridiculously comically so. And
True.
that
Something
blue
was selling for
stuff,
1500 gold.
Just
1500 platinum.
Platinum, yeah, my bad.
I do want to just
You know how
point
many
out that
people
you would realize that risk versus reward still applies, and you know that anything that is probably easy to get is probably not worth a lot. Something that's harder to get, it's more rare, that's what's going to cost more. Something that takes time to do.
Yeah, and do we know
so-
the worth we got from the dungeon, relatively
I
speaking?
mean, you disenchanted, you sold, I think you sold some of the stuff, didn't you?
Because we got like
We haven't
400 gold from like one of the weapons, right?
Yeah, that's 40 plat. Yeah, I mean, but again, as I said, you saw people selling stuff for 50,000, 10,000, 150,000 platinum. So while yes, that does, I mean, to you guys, 40 platinum sounds like a lot, but here, it's fucking nothing.
I think that's what Echo is trying to argue is that
I mean, I'm just trying to explain that so you guys, I mean, that's part of what I was trying to hint at while y'all were in EC listening to this, even though you weren't catching what the items are or stuff like that, and you don't know what they are, you can still tell fucking money. You get the numbers.
Numbers go up.
I think that's what Echo was getting at with the Befallen dungeon is that we've done it, but I have no problem doing it again, but I don't think we're gonna get our money's worth. I think we're better off getting information and finding out
there's other dungeons. Cool.
Finding out what's appropriate for our level, and doing those dungeons.
Fair enough.
And then also finding more about this world.
I'm just thinking getting more the Electrium. That's the money. The money, the blue stuff, the blue powder. Residuum, thank you.
Residuum.
Getting more residuum.
To be fair, if
you still have some,
you know,
and
that's
you haven't
actually
done anything with it.
That's a really good point, though. We could, because since we have a residuum farm, personally, we could farm just a little of a dungeons and get a fuck ton of residuum.
I mean,
yeah,
you know,
I'm in the gold making business.
Okay,
you do know of a place that will buy your residuum. You only know of one so far.
Yeah.
You don't know anything of the underworld outside of Gazer's Rest. You are the only person that knows that they can print it. Everyone else thinks that they have to get it a specific way, and so far as you know, no one outside of Gazer's Rest knows anything about it.
Yeah.
You haven't seen anyone buying and selling it anywhere.
Weren't we told it was an illegal narcotic at one point, though?
Yeah.
Correct.
Because that's what they thought it was.
Correct. That's
why Legion went to Freeport, because he was going to sell drugs.
But you couldn't talk to anyone because
I was in dog food. It was terrible.
I loved it. I was like, oh no, he's going to try to talk to NPCs that literally have no mind.
Echo is going to propose something. I think our team needs a powwow. Regardless of what we do, we need a sit down to determine our future goals. You know what I mean? Like what are we doing here? So Echo's gonna propose right now. Like, so all of us have different ideas. All of us have do this dungeon, make money. I want to free the humans of this world. What are we staying here? Are we moving on? What are we trying to do? What is our unified goal?
I think a unified goal is we definitely do want to figure out more about the world. I think we're here for the long haul. It's quite entertaining here. It's
I agree. I want them to learn more. So, and part of that unified goal, Judge Lady Evelyn, what do you think of unified goal? What do you think?
Well, I'm quite curious about the magic of this world. I'm in no immediate rush to return from which we came from.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of going back.
Fair enough. I did have a few coals on the fire, but I am thriving a lot more in this world than my last. So, I'm okay with staying here for a little bit, but I still do have family waiting for me back home.
Even if you could become a king here,
you
seem to have things that the rest do not. Yes, they have a few things as well that we are incapable of. For example, I really would the blue powder. I would really like to try it in cooking to see maybe food doesn't seem to exist here in normal ways.
Yes, but we're the only ones to enjoy it.
For now.
Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy it. It's quite delicious, but if you could find a way to make them enjoy it, that is an endeavor. But I'm like, so right now I'm looking for a unified goal. Are we trying to get back? Or are we trying to improve this world?
I am just trying to be entertained, and you three are very entertaining. So, whatever your endeavors are, I'd happily join with. You have something specific in mind.
Lady Evelyn, as you were saying something?
Perhaps we should start with finding out how we got here?
A simple goal. Find out how we got here. I think that's a good starting point. I know you, Legion, you might not care, but I do. And Lady Evelyn does. Judge, do you care how we got here? Are you happy with their happenstance here? Judge.
Viral lagging. Judge, are you?
Hasn't Ergomos been stuck here for years and not found a way out though?
Yep.
20
he
years.
has. He has.
For 20
yes.
years.
What
Doesn't
makes
mean
you
we
think
can.
that we will find a way out?
Well,
That too.
there's 4 of us, and there's only 1 of him.
Wasn't the rest of the party also stuck?
He said they were more
No.
like NPCs.
Yeah, he did. He stated that while his friends exist here, they are facsimiles of how they act and stuff like that. It's not actually them.
Ah, okay.
So my
Which is when
statement
we had the
stands. There's 4 of us
simulacrum.
and 1 of him.
Correct.
Also,
You go if you're explaining.
no, I can't. Go ahead.
Yeah.
and also Ergo said he couldn't taste the food, so that might make us a bit more unique to him. If you truly do wish to go home, I'm more than happy to aid you in the endeavor.
I only wish to go home to ensure my loved ones are safe. I am thriving here more than I ever did back there. But also, I wish for my accomplishments to be real. I worked hard to get where I am today. If this place isn't real, then it's not worth it.
What would you define as real, though?
Tangible?
You spent
I can
you
touch
can touch
things
everything
here.
around it.
I can feel things here. You're correct. But what happens if I leave the game and nothing happens to me otherwise?
You leave the you mean you die? I mean that's what happens to every mortal race, is it not?
I do not seek immortality. I seek to make meaning. It's complicated.
You wish to be known beyond life.
Yes. I don't wish to live forever, but I wish to be known beyond my mortal life.
Achievement, yes. There's a saying I once heard. You only truly die when the last person has their very last memory of you. So as long as you stay within someone's memory, you're always alive in one way or another.
That's what I wish for me. That's a very wise person, by the way, whoever said that. I wish that for me. I wish for my works to continue, and in this world, I don't think that's possible. So, regardless of how I feel in this world, I feel powerful.
You can make it possible.
I feel strong. I feel better than I ever have been, but I don't feel that there's a future in this world. So regardless of how I feel, I have to leave it.
Even if we theorized once that this place might be some form of hell. So it could be that we are all actually dead, and this is and so you wish to resurrect yourself, or at least.
If it's hell, I will claw my way out.
I've heard that many of times. Some do succeed in some form or another.
I won't have any answers until I reach the nexus. So
yes.
I'm glad to follow you elsewhere. I'm glad to follow you into dungeons and caves, to volcanoes and icescapes, and to the wide sea. But regardless, we have to come back to find answers.
If the person selling this teleports said it's at the Wizard Tower.
Fire.
Wizard Spire.
Spire Tower. So
let me correct you for once.
Eve, if you think you could learn that, then maybe that would be the best course of action. We stop to the Nexus quickly, and then we can just come right back here if that's what we decide, or...
Yes, Lady Evelyn, you're quite talented. Do you think you could accomplish that?
I believe we have to visit the guild to know if I'll be able to do that right now.
Very well. How about this? Everyone state their long-term goal, and then let's agree on a short-term goal. If you're agreeable. You don't have to do it. But me, personally, for no other reason, I want to get back to my home to check on my family and also ensure that my accomplishments are real because I do not want to live forever, but I want to be remembered forever. And I can't do that here if this place isn't real.
I just simply want to be entertained. And I truly think reality is what you make it. Also, cook some more dishes. There's so many creatures here that I have not yet tasted. I'd be more than delighted to.
And for your short-term goal?
Entertainment. Whatever the party's short-term goal is would be mine. You are all quite entertaining.
Very well.
Write them down and post them also.
Like our goals?
In Geranium. No. Your goals that you were talking about.
Okay.
Write them down and post them in the Geranium chat. That way, we can reference them later. So whatever it is that you guys want, because we need to wrap up. Zam has work in the morning, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but I mean, I really want to enjoy this, and we're already at 11:30, and she has stuff that I know she doesn't want to do tomorrow.
So wrapping up, we just state our goals, and I guess we, at least for the short term, we head to the Wizard Spire.
Right? There's going to be stuff on the way before you get there, so it's just anyway.
All good. Yeah, but that's the direction we're going, and we'll leave that as we're directing. So I think that because the Wizard Spire is also right next to the dungeon, so if we do decide to change our mind, it's all roughly the same way. So.
Ish. I already fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, ladies and gents. Thank you very much, stream. Thank you guys for coming. We'll discuss next time on. I don't know what Judge your next weekend looks like.
It's gonna be mostly Saturdays, I do believe.
Okay.
That's rough for me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Sam can do it on Saturdays consistently, but
kind of painful.
Every couple Saturdays, like every third or fourth.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Doing a 9-hour shift with no lunch, and then a 9-hour shift with no lunch with this, like, my night off between is not ideal. So.
Yeah, the next 2 weeks are looking rough, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that happens.
Well, I mean, it's the holidays, so I mean, I expect it's gonna be rough, but we can discuss that off stream.
And yeah, weekend after Thanksgiving, or it's more the week after Thanksgiving, I'll probably be down in Texas again, maybe.
But come December, the baby will be here. So I'll have a 3-month vacation, and I'll be able to play every weekend. So
nice,
baby. Congrats on the baby.
That's an expensive reason to play D&D.
Yeah.
But
you gotta get something out of it. Gotta get something out of it, right? Right.
Getting paid for that vacation.
You're naming the baby Castor Jr., right?
Lol. Anyway, good night, gentlemen. Good night, stream. Y'all take care.
I'm gonna go find someone to raid. Nighty night.
Later, y'all.
Sleep tight. Don't let the water bottle bite.